Awaken the God within. God is within you. The God that everybody been looking for, the God that everybody argue about, the God that everybody misunderstand is within you. And only you can understand for you. You can link up with other people that understand too, but you can't link up with people that understand if you're not one of them. So be one of the ones that understands God, that knows God, that teaches God, that spreads God, that awakens God within. Not only awaken the God within yourself, awaken the God within your others, your sisters and your brothers. Awaken the God within your community, right? Awaken the God within the culture. Awaken God within the zeitgeist. Awaken God within the egregores. Awaken God within your habits. Awaken God within your emotions. Awaken God within your finances. Awaken God within your generational birth, your generational blessings instead of your generational curses. God is within you, and you can awaken God within everything that you do. Use the power of God. That's what free will is. The power of God. Awaken the free will within you. Awaken the power of God within you. Book link in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. Awaken the God within, because that's something that only you can do. Glory be to God, man. They've been looking for God. I found God inside you, inside self, right? Everybody looking for God. We found God. Now you got to be God, right? We have to graduate. You have to graduate in CERN. You see, they about to close CERN down for a little while. That's because you went from being concerned and now you have to practice discernment. So this is the reverse kick. This is the transverse kick, right? Transverse kick. Shout out to Dean and AB. You feel me? Like on kick. But we definitely getting deeper into the process of apocalypse, right? Apocalypse is a process, and we going down through this. So y'all buckle up, cause it ain't over. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Glory be to God. The sun activity is increasing. No need to be concerned though. All you need is discernment for your soul. Facts. Let your soul go. What you concerned about. I will not come out with all of the things going to only nigga like niggas move around over there is me. I ain't gonna joke with you. Any nigga talk about any nigga. Don't even play with me, because if you gonna try to put pressure on somebody, you gonna have to put pressure on me, buddy. I wanna see what you talking about for real. Well, look, y'all let niggas move y'all around. Why they don't even can't even trust y'all with the proceeds? That's crazy word. Y'all better die about that shit. But what up though, Mac? Facts. I said the heat is on. Facts. Be the light. You better be the light or you ain't seeing right. You gotta be the Christ. Be Christ in your own life. If you're not being Christ, you're not being right. You wrong. Y'all gotta stop letting niggas move y'all. I swear to God, I don't appreciate that about how y'all be operating. Anyway, they going off my broadcast, the GhODCast. Welcome to the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast, but only if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand the pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mind that lets your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity. That's in your psychic ball, your crystal ball, psychic powers of the mind. If you recall, my bad, y'all. Let me investigate. Well, y'all, mama, anyway, I'm gonna go down through there with y'all right now, though. But yeah, somebody said, "Wow, it's like James Brown and Iron Mike Tyson had a love child." It's more like God had a child if you give God the glory. But I feel you though. Somebody say, "Are you in Iran right now?" I never run, so you don't gotta ask me if I be running. I'd rather die. Glory be to God. God know who I am. Don't ever ask me if I run. I'm outside all day, every day, where everybody can get to me. Whoever want to pull up on me, they know exactly how to pull up on me. I can't stop nobody. Run your play. Fuck you talking about if I ran? I don't ran. I don't run. Nigga, even when I'm jogging, I don't run, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Even when I put in my road work, I don't run, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Somebody said Jesus is king. Yeah, king is Jesus. So it's the same word. It's a synonym. Be king. Be Jesus. Be Christ. Get your life right. Slow ass nigga. Speed up a little bit. I see why they shut down CERN. Some of y'all too slow. Need to speed y'all up. Y'all done became dependent. Fact though, we give all glory to God. Ain't no need to run. Somebody says, "You're confused, brother. It doesn't matter what I am. I am that I am, regardless. And I'm going to live the rest of my life regardless. It is what it is, regardless." I appreciate that love, Mac. You already know I got to keep punching. Somebody say, "You ducking Tank Davis." I don't duck nothing. I'm not going to lie to you. Glory be to God. Give me everything that you got for me. I need what's mine. I want what's mine. Anybody got what's mine? I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to look for that. Somebody say, "It's sad that you believe you are God, brother." Why is that sad? Why would it be sad that I believe I'm God? There's people out here who believe they are nothing, believe they are inadequate. People out here believe they're not good enough. People out here believe that no one loves them, no one values them. And you think that it's sad that I believe I am God, I am self-valuable, I am self-love, I am self-determined. Fella, you are sad for being sad about my freedom. Being God is being free. There are people who are out here believing that they are not free, believing that they are that they are sinners. There are people believing that they are the descendants of slaves, and you upset because I know that I am not. But what are you talking about? Say it's sad because you can easily die a bullet, unlike God. Family, I am God. I cannot die from a bullet. You upset because you won't see me in the same vessel or in the same form or in the same image. Family, I was never this body. You think I died because I just put this body on? But it's not the first body I put on. It's not the last body I'm gonna put on either. You are a coward. You are afraid. Nigga, I don't die. I just change bodies, nigga. I don't understand why y'all so lost in y'all fear. You want a nigga to be a coward like you. I'm not doing no tripping on no death, no life, no none of it. It was never none of my concern. You don't see they shutting down CERN for a few years? It's not my concern. Fuck wrong with these niggas. Nigga want me to be afraid of something. Somebody says, "Bro, you're not God or Jesus, bro. You're not relevant." I'm not gonna lie, it's worse because you're irrelevant. See what I'm saying? You trying to get me to validate your opinion. I don't. I don't even care about you or what you think, your opinion. I don't know you to care about you for you to push your opinion on me. If you don't think I'm God, it's because you don't think. I'm not asking for a bunch of zombies that follow thought trends projected by algorithms created by weirdos in the first place. So you want to say I'm not God because that's what you were taught. But the people who taught you are idiots. I don't look up to your teachers. I don't value your educators. Your mentors are not my mentors. Somebody said, we know you're not God. Family, you can't say we because ain't nobody on your team. Nobody even exists but you. You are all alone. That's how I know you an idiot. You trying to say we when there's no group of people that will stand with you before the judge. When it's time for you to go to court, when it's time for you to deal with your charges, none of your partners gonna ride the charges out with you because that's not even something they capable of doing. That's how I know you're not an intelligent individual version of yourself. You talking about we. Ain't no we, my nigga. It's just you. Stand for yourself and I'm gonna beat your ass. Mano y mano. That's on God. You think that if you group up with a bunch of niggas, they gonna save you. They not. I'ma still step on you. Each and every single one of y'all. Fuck is wrong with y'all. Somebody says you're blaspheming. Family, that does not discourage me. You saying that I'm blaspheming is not going to stop me from living the rest of my life. If you don't understand what life is, that's between you and your level of understanding. Continue to develop your cognitive awareness, family. Doesn't matter what you say. What are you doing? Somebody said demon manifesting. Family, God defeated all demons. King Solomon used his demon to build God's temple. Demons are servants. So if you manifest the demons, make sure you put them to work for God. Glory be to God. I got a legion. Somebody said, this is demonic, brother. It doesn't matter if it's demonic or not. All things work for God. God is victorious regardless. Y'all lack faith in God. You think that because something is demonic, that is not going according to God's plan? All things are going to according to God's plan. Even the demons God gave to Solomon. Solomon figured out how to use them for God. I don't understand why y'all trying to validate your fear. Only cowards validate fear. It's like all trolls are cowards. Trolls ain't even anybody respectable. Nobody respects you. That's why you're a troll in the first place. Just take a hard look at yourself in the mirror and realize who you are. You're not who you thought you were, and no one else is who you're trying to tell them to be, except who people are, family. And the only person you could truly be is God, big GOD, because that's the only person that actually exists. So with. Somebody say he's mad because he knows he's not God. Family, it doesn't matter if I'm mad or not. Who I am is who I am, regardless of whatever emotion I choose to display at the time. I get to choose the display of emotions. Emotions are not identities. Even if I'm mad, I am not the identity of mad. I don't identify as mad. I'm not limited to the expression of anger. I get to express anger because I am the king. I get to choose. I am the chooser. I am the ruler. I have rulership over madness. I have rulership over anger. Just to show you that anger doesn't control me, I can put on a full display of anger and still be completely who I always was and always will be, regardless. Somebody says, why do you claim to be God? Because I'm not a victim, because I ain't a bitch, because I ain't no hoe, because I don't stand under none of you niggas, because none of y'all got any say so on anything that I do as far as making my choice. Because at the end of the day, my greatest choice is death. No matter what, I get to choose, even if I choose death, which is exactly what I will choose. That's how I got here. Yeah. I had to die to get here. Now, somebody say, how are you God and also a child of God? Because I am the thinker and also the actor. You understand what I'm saying? The thinker passes the thoughts to the actor and the actor acts out the thoughts. I am he who thinks and he who does. I am both God, the thinker, the generator of the thoughts, and the slave that acts out the thoughts the thinker thinks. Somebody said, prove it. Family, proving it is what life is. Life itself is the proof. I manifest the invisible into the visible. You cannot see my thoughts in thought form, but when I allow my thoughts to become my actions, you can see what I was thinking. When I allow my thoughts to become my words, you can hear what I was thinking. But you can't hear it or see it until I do it. That's how you know I am the one that gets it done. It's I am the doorway. I am the gateway. I am the black sun. I am the black hole. Somebody says, if you can't prove that you are God, we can't believe you. Family, I don't care what you believe. You are a dead thing. You are immortal. You were never intelligent. You were never relevant, is what I'm saying. Somebody said, if you cannot prove that you are God, we do not believe you. Family, we do not care about you. You are trash. I'm saying that you are as valuable as trash. One man's treasure is another man's trash. Why you think we care what you believe in? You're trash. Nobody cares about you at all. Somebody said everything you're saying is incorrect. That means everything I'm saying is correct within me, which is where you have to go to see God, because God is within you. So let everything you say be incorrect as well. Make sure that you are correct within yourself, because that's where the resurrection takes place. Direction for the correction is within you. The only direction that you can truly go. You can go in no other direction. Otherwise, you out of alignment. You out of line. And you can't truly even be out of line, because the line is straight from God. It's a straight line from God to you. Ain't no curves, it don't meander, ain't no confusion. It's just straight from the source to you. A direct lineage, a direct lineage. Somebody said, I what? Somebody says, bro, what are you talking about? There's nothing to talk about. Either you can get in with your discernment or you can't. Stop trying to force yourself into conversations nobody invited you into. If you can assimilate, then assimilate. But if you can't, you can't. Somebody said a straight circle. That's facts. This line does not end or begin. It just go round and round over and over again. Somebody said, I'm God too. Welcome to the awareness of who you are. We are all God. Everybody ain't online. Some people are non-playable characters. They still offline. They don't want to load up the true programming. But once you cross over, that's when life can really start for you. You living dead as long as you think that you are human. You living dead as long as you're on the wrong side of the line. You need to get on God's side of the line. A lot of y'all still on the human side of the line trying to figure out how to be humans with zombies. Facts. Somebody said he's scared to read my message. Family, you still trying to rely on fear. The fact that you think fear is something to relate your thoughts to is why we are ignoring you. It's not because anybody is scared. It's just because you think that scared is a thing. Only cowards think scared is a thing. We not, you trying to bully a nigga into your world. That don't work. If you try to bully me into your world, I'm gonna murder you. You're gonna die. You're gonna be a dead thing, like you always will. I'm gonna just help you realize how dead you truly are without the power of God. Somebody say not one Bible verse, and you're talking. You didn't ask for a Bible verse. This is the traverse. We are traversing Bible verses. Transverse. This is the transverse kick. But you wouldn't know that because you don't understand CERN. You talking about Bible verses. Family, if you are the one who has Bible verses in your consideration, then consider the Bible verse, put it into the chat, and we'll bust it down. Straight up. Somebody said, is you a stud? Family, I'm not sexually available for any of you weirdos. So you don't need to concern yourself with my sex or my sexual orientation, because it don't include you off the rip. It's just not your business. I'm mine, for real. Big boss. Somebody said, God uses the devil when? Please quote Isaiah 45:7. Off the rip. Somebody said they don't know the frequency. That's because they don't know self. How they gonna know when they don't know? They don't have no gnosis. They don't have no knowledge. Facts. John 10:34. Get that. Somebody said, when's your next boxing match? You just gotta keep up. I don't have nothing scheduled. Right now, I'm living freely through the flow of time. Somebody says, was Jesus God? He was God in the Old Testament and Jesus in the New one. Yeah, God is always God. They might use names to identify aspects of self, but it's still self. You definitely gotta recognize aspects of self as self. Somebody says, I can't get a straight answer on if Jesus is God. The straight answer is God is everyone. God is the animator of all characters. All characters that exist in God, all characters that exist in the Bible are character traits of God. God is acting out all characters, including Jesus, including you. That's the most straightforward answer. If you can't take that answer and develop your own psychology based on that, you are a dependent, sir. You are a minor. You are a ward of the state. You cannot adjust your state of mind. Somebody say God won't birth himself. God is the only person that could birth himself, family. I don't understand why you think God would not create himself, but God is the creator of self. Y'all just got to give it some common sense. Somebody says, bro, you're out of your mind. That's correct. I am out of my human mind and into the God mind. Why would I stay in the little mind when I can get into the grand mind? Somebody said, you're out of your mind. Why are you still in yours? Why are you in your temporary mind? Y'all done lost y'all everlasting mind. Get back into your everlasting mind. You still are prioritizing your mortal mind. We're in our immortal mind. We are practicing immortal habits. You're only practicing mortal habits. Somebody say only God is real. Yes, the definition of real and the definition of God is the same definition. The definition of true and the definition of God is the same definition. So yes, only God is real because of what we mean. You still trying to look at the words. You're not looking at the meaning. You stuck in the letter of the word instead of the meaning of the word. Somebody says, if you are God, do you love the world? I think not. I love because I am love. You think not because you don't think. You just identified the fact that you think not. You should start thinking. It requires a little common sense. Somebody said, give me a Bible verse where it describes God as every character in the Bible. Isaiah 45:7. I keep giving you the Bible verse. You are adverse within your own spirit. You're trying to find something to argue about. You're trying to find a debate that you can win because you're trying to win for your ego to feel good so you can get another dopamine. But you don't need to win because God already won. This is not a fight. This is not a contest. God is the winner. God cannot lose. Just give up the dub. That's facts. Somebody said, God is not anything we can imagine. God is everything we can imagine. All you can imagine is God. You can't imagine anything outside of God because there is no outside of God to imagine. It's like y'all lack faith. Y'all, I keep saying y'all lack faith, but really y'all lack intelligence. Y'all just lack common sense for real. Like you should be able to think for yourself. It's like y'all having a hard time thinking coherent. Y'all have mental illness, real life mental ills. Y'all could not put y'all thoughts in a coherent manner at all. This is called alignment, divine alignment. Facts. Shout out to Unique. Put that Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. That's everything. I make peace and create evil. That's everything. I, the Lord, do all these things. That's everything. That's every character. That is all. God does it all. God does everything. Everything that is done for God. Everything that is created for God. I just glory be to God. It just makes sense. Somebody said, what was that Bible verse? Isaiah 45:7 has already been pasted to the chat, family. I put it as the pinned message so you can read it. Just look at the message that is pinned. Thank you to Unique P for putting the message in the chat so you can see. All right. It's Isaiah 45:7. And that's not the only place that it says it because the entire Bible echoes the same sentiment. It's a sentiment, it's a meaning. It is God. Glory be to God, man. Somebody say, we are not God. We are children of God. All children grow up to become parents, family. We are God because we are what God is as a child. A child is what the parent is. A child becomes a parent. A son becomes a father. We are God as God's children. You must not be a parent. You must not have children. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all just are dumb. People just are lacking intelligence. It's crazy. Somebody said God won't limit one majesty to become a baby born from a woman. That's exactly what God does. That's why God created the woman. That's why God created the man. I don't think you understand that God is intelligent because you are stupid. See, you stuck in your stupidity. You don't think that God created man and women as a part of an intelligent design, an intelligent plan. God created man and woman to give birth to himself so that God could come into the flesh. The word made flesh. The word became flesh. The word was God. God made flesh. God became flesh. That's why God created it in the first place. Somebody say God isn't a man or a woman. It's not that God is a man or a woman. God is the creator of the man and the woman. God is the user of the man and the woman. And God uses man and woman to give birth to himself, which is why he created them. He said, if you saw God, you would die. I am dead. I've been dead the entire time. I am only alive because of God's life. It has been God's life I've been living my entire life. I am dead. God's life is the life I am living. That is Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. The nigga think I'm gonna die. I died already. I died to get here. Dying is how you come to life. You gotta die to get in here. You gotta die to get out. Somebody said that shit bust blood vessels. I swear pressure too crazy. Cause we too fast. Somebody say you're lying for clout. I'm not lying from clout. Why would I lie for clout from dead things, from dead people? You're immortal. You're saying that I want clout from you? You're trash. Nobody respects you. You think I want your clout when you don't have any respect? Family, you're not helping yourself. That shit you saying is not increasing your relationship with pure wisdom, nigga. Nobody needs clout from trash ass niggas like you. Your entire bloodline, your entire family tree is trash. I'm saying every nigga that you have contact with, every nigga that you can get in touch with is a trash ass nigga. Facts, nigga. Your mama trash, your daddy trash, every nigga in your call log trash, every nigga in your text message history is trash. Any nigga you can email is trash, nigga. That's what I'm saying. And you talking about we want clout? Clout from trash? Nigga, stop it, boy. You out of there. Somebody says, this how a religious person talks? No. This is how a nigga talk when a nigga said, fuck your religion, fuck your group, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck every nigga that rock with you. This how that nigga talk. How you think I'm gonna talk as if I'm religious when I would have to speak within the confines of the group? See, if I join into a group, then I have to fit in the group. I can't say shit that the group don't say. You know what I'm saying? I can't do things that the group don't do. So the group is my prison. You can't put me in prison. You can't put me in no group. That's fact. Somebody said, stop blaspheming. I'm out of this demonic stream. Family, you not out of the stream if you're speaking into the stream. In order for you to be out of the stream, you would have to just leave. Stop talking. Because as long as you're able to speak here, you're here. You're lying to yourself. You're not lying to me. I don't care about you trying to say you leaving like that's supposed to hurt my feelings. Like I'm supposed to want everybody to be here, and whoever don't want to be here hurts my feelings because I want to be loved. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. Bounce, nigga. Dip. I never asked for none of you niggas to be here in the first place. So don't think that I came here because I need friends or I want friends or I want people to love me. And every nigga that say they don't love me crushes my feelings. Like all of a sudden, oh no, I lost another potential friend. I'm never gonna have any friends. Oh, darn it. Fuck, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? These niggas straight trash. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, oh yeah, I'm leaving you. Bitch, you was never with me. What are you talking about? You're a floating soul. You're like the wind that blows. Bitch, you are a breeze, nigga. You just cool me down. That's why you a fan, because you're just blowing through. You just passing through, nigga. You a fan. You just cooling nigga down because I'm on fire, boy. I swear to God. Fire, man. Fire, man. Somebody said you're being psychotic and erratic, and Jesus would never behave like you. They crucified Jesus because Jesus behaved exactly like me. If Jesus would behave the way you want to limit Jesus, they would have loved him. They would have kept the nigga around. That nigga would have died old. But Jesus died in his 30s. You think they loved the nigga like that? No, nigga. If the nigga was a tissue paper, they would have used them to blow their nose. No, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You think Jesus went around making friends with everybody and then they killed them? No. No, nigga. But these people don't know Jesus at all whatsoever, nigga. And they always trying to tell another nigga about Jesus. That's crazy. Somebody say, Jesus did not behave like you. Well, guess what? I'ma live longer than he did then. So shit, fuck that nigga. Fuck acting like the shit that get a nigga dead. I'ma act like this and live instead. How about that then? Fuck wrong niggas. Talk about, Jesus didn't act like you. Well, I guess that's why I'm older than Jesus is, huh? Jesus is my son. Fuck is you talking about? Jesus is my young boy. Facts, nigga. Fuck they talking about. I done outlived the nigga. I made it farther than that nigga can make. Father, I am the father. I made it farther than that nigga. That's all. Somebody say he's gonna outlive Jesus. I'm not gonna lie to you, family. I already did, nigga. That's over with. I beat that. I beat that already. Somebody says Jesus never used the N word or cussed constantly like you. Yes, he did. You don't know Jesus. I don't know why you keep trying to tell me about a nigga that you don't know. I don't know why you keep trying to speak on a nigga that you have not familiarized yourself with. That's over with. Somebody said, damn, I was with you until I wasn't. You were never with me. I never saw you. I can't validate you. If anybody asks me to vouch for you, I'm going to tell them I do not know you. I never knew you. Jesus Christ. Somebody says, you are very silly, boy. I'm not silly. I'm real. Nigga, I'm the realest nigga in your life. You a bitch for real because your mama was a whore. So you only ever was surrounded by niggas that fit the category your mama was looking for. low down, degenerate ass, simp ass niggas. That's why y'all stuck in y'all sympathetic nervous system instead of your parasympathetic nervous system, nigga. I'm a parent for real, nigga. Transparent, nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas. Somebody say, now you're being blasphemous. Nigga, I ain't blasting for y'all. I'm blasting for me. Now, I will blast for us, the choir. Nigga, I preach to the choir. I'm not blaspheming no weak ass, trash ass nigga that ain't gonna stand side by side and shoot in the front line of this war with me. If you not gonna blast with me, I'm not blasting for you, nigga. That's over with. You a coward, scary ass nigga. So the fuck, what if I'm blasphemous, nigga? Who the fuck gonna do some shit about it? Cause tell him I've been waiting for many days on live. Many days have turned into years on live. I ain't seen nobody pop up and make me shut my mouth and make me say nothing other than what I've been saying day for day, day for day, day for day, day for day in a row on Cullen and Brinkley Street, nigga. Houston, Texas, 77033, nigga. So I'm saying, pop out. Until then, Super Saiyan, my boy. That's over with. Somebody say, you are confused, friend. I'm not your friend. That's how I know you are confused. You don't even know how to refer to me. You don't know who I am. It's over with. Somebody said, so many have tried. Yeah, 10,000 to my left, 10,000 to my right. One man bandstand, boy, one man army for real. Somebody say, that's because you ain't running to the wrong motherfucker. I ain't running into no motherfuckers. Motherfuckers got to run into me, nigga. Say the wrong motherfucker ain't ran into me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I ain't ran in. I don't run into niggas. I run over niggas, nigga. I step on shit in real life. I don't run into no niggas, nigga. Somebody say you hide, nigga. I can't hide because anybody want to find me, best believe they will. If a nigga want to get you, best believe they'll get you, nigga. Your ass can't hide, nigga. I'm all the way outside, nigga. My resume is public. Public resume. Somebody say, don't turn yourself up. I ain't got to turn up shit, nigga. I'm already up. Fuck you talking about the most high. I live in the sky. Fuck wrong with these niggas, boy. Facts. Boys trying to play a game they can't win. I don't even know why you trying to play. Stop it. But I'm like that though. So press play. I'm ready. Run it up. Somebody says your anger is unhealthy. Nigga, I'm the healthiest nigga you know. You a lie. You should try to be angrier in your life, nigga. The anger is what moves the energy around that stagnates in your body that becomes tumors, that becomes cancer growth. See what I'm saying? Because you stagnate, because you don't allow that anger to flow. You gotta have circulatory system on fleet, nigga. Gotta let that anger push all that back up, all that coagulation, all that stagnation, all that shit in your body, nigga. Big anger on me. Fuck, I look like stopping my breath, nigga. The devil is what stops your breath, nigga. The devil got your tongue. I'ma say whatever I want to say. This over with. Somebody says you can't win an argument with this dude. Duh, nigga. Why would you argue with? Why would you be arguing? That's because you toxic. You stuck in a trauma bond. No, you cannot win an argument with me because arguing is retarded. Somebody says you exposing yourself. Duh, that's what happens when you put yourself on live. It is you exposing yourself. What else would you put yourself out there for? Duh, nigga. God damn, these people is retarded. Swear to God. Somebody says yelling trains your vocals. That's definitely a fact. You gotta lift every voice. You gotta be loud. God said, do not hide. God did not make you a light to put you under a bucket, nigga. No. God made you a light to let you shine from the most high, from the top. That's facts. Somebody said arguing against facts is wild. That's facts. Debating against the truth is wild. Like, why would you debate the truth when the truth is true before your debate and the truth is true after your debate? Fuck is you debating for? Is people just retarded? Somebody says you just took the Lord's name in vain. You cannot take the Lord's name in vain. You're a stupid person. The Lord names work. The Lord name works. You can't take it in vain. Galatians 6 and 7. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. You can't even take the Lord's name in vain. You ain't nobody, bruh. Your ass ain't powerful than God. You not more powerful than God. Y'all can stop acting like I'm finna be more powerful than God in the human body. I'm gonna be as powerful as God in the human body, not more powerful than God, as powerful. That's Philippians chapter 2, verse 6. Go get some scripture. Pay attention to what's going on out this motherfucker. Facts, nigga. Facts. Shout out to Unique P for that Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God cannot be mocked. For whatever a man sows, that shall that man reap. That's over with. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Off the rip. Somebody says, you will answer for your blasphemy one day. Today is one day. Tomorrow is one day. Yesterday was one day. You said I will. So you saying that God is weak. You saying that God is waiting. You saying God can't move until the appropriate time. So God is stuck in time waiting to answer me. Even though I've been calling him this whole time. It's like, you will answer for your blasphemy one day. I've been calling God every day. You said I will wait for the answer. Well, when the answer get here, we'll have a conversation. Until then, living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. I'm living my life like it's gold. Fuckers, I'm waiting for it. God gotta wait. This nigga stuck in time. Boy, that's over with. Somebody say God is waiting till judgment. Judgment is all day, every day. I'm not gonna lie. How can God wait when God is not limited to time? God exists outside of time. God do what he want, when he want, all day, every day, always, and forever. And y'all think God is waiting? But that is a stupid thing to do. Somebody said God cast the wicked into the lake of fire. Shit, God cast us all into the lake of fire, nigga. When you get into the lake of fire, guess who's already there? Jesus Christ, nigga, the Son of God. Bitch, we all already in the lake of fire. That's, nigga, we rocking that. Somebody says the question is, do you even box? The answer is, I don't give a fuck about you. Glory be to God. Somebody says, yo ass finna burn the worst. I am the fire itself. I already burnt the worst. I burnt so much, I just became fire itself. I just am fire. I'm just that flame. I'm that Daniel 3:25. I'm that Luke 12:49. I am the light of God. I am God's light. The fire is where the light come from. I burn the worst because I am the light. Facts, that flame, that Luke 12:49. That's over with. Somebody said, you not fire, get hit with fire. Fire, the family. I am God's fire. I am God's light. That's why I have a temperature. Don't you see? This human body has to condense to deal with my heat. It's condensation, family. I am the fire, which is why I have an internal temperature in the first place. Bro, the fire is inside of me. It's called an empire, an empire, family. Come on now. Gotta keep up with a real nigga, the real living son of God, fam. Facts. John 10:31. The Father and the Son are one. Somebody said, bro, using human biology to claim God power. God power created human biology. Human biology is a derivative of God's power. It's reverse compatible. It's a straight line. It goes forwards and backwards. You can go back to God following the same line that got you to where you are. You don't have to be stuck where you are. You can go back to God following the same line. In fact, it's called repent. Once you repent, you go back to where you came from. It's called breathe in, breathe out. That's fact. Somebody says there is a terrible hell that awaits you. No, life is the terrible hell that awaits you, family. I'm not gonna. There's nothing more terrible than the experiences you experience in life. So there's not a terrible hell. No, God created hell because it's a good thing. Somebody said, explain that. Hell is a purifying fire that purifies your soul so you can enjoy heaven. That's the explanation. Hell is a purifying fire. Somebody says, why can't you fix your life then? Because my life isn't broken. I cannot fix my life because my life is not broken to fix. I have already been fixed. It's called the crucifixion. The crucifixion. I'm fixed eternally. I can't fix my life because it's not broken. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. My life is perfect. Matthew 5:48. How you gonna fix what's perfect? Matthew 5:48. I am perfect. Matthew 5:48. My life is perfect. Matthew 5:48. And if it's perfect, don't fix it. Matthew 5:48. Facts. Glory be to God. Somebody say up is up, down is down as explanation. Basically, inhale is inhale, exhale is exhale. The whole time you're going round and round. Roller coaster ride. Correct. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Up is up, nigga. Down is down. How much more of an explanation do you need, ass nigga? God damn, you need it to be complicated? It's simple. You want to argue, you want to debate, you want it to be complicated, you want it to be toxic. It's not. It's simple. Up is up, down is not. Simple. But I'm sure you want to argue. So you're finna make up some shit that sound complicated to act like you the ego that figured it out. You want shit to be complicated so that you can act like you figured it out. Come on, family. Stop that. Cut that out. Boys want it to be complicated. It's not complicated. It's simple. Somebody says, you're toxic. I can hear the demon in your voice. Then why are you here? If I'm toxic, why are you trying to create a toxic relationship with me? Why are you trying to trauma bond with me? If you have identified me as toxic, family, you're toxic. Why are you spending your time with somebody you have decided is toxic? That in and of itself is toxic. You're toxic, family. Because the intelligent thing to do is to go and pay attention to what makes sense. Go pay attention to the things that increase the quality of your life. Go find something that you find relatable. It doesn't make sense for you to be stuck in a situation you don't find advantageous. Somebody said, you need an exorcist. God is my exorcist. I have God. God is within me. Glory be to God. I have the exorcist that I need. The word of God. That's facts. Somebody said, if you could be anywhere doing anything else, what would it be? Nothing. I am where I chose to be. I chose to be here. If I want to be somewhere else, I will leave and go there. I am a monster. I have free will. I'm the king. Anything else that I would rather be doing, that's what I would be doing. You act like I'm not the one that chose to do this. Somebody said, can't take criticism. Why would I take criticism from humans? Humans are stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you situate yourself to take criticism from people who have not been living longer than you? All these humans are children. The human lifespan is a childish lifespan. Humans don't even live long enough for me to respect their criticism. Why would I take criticism from mortals? Somebody says, you're a hypocrite. In what way? Somebody said, go take a vacation then. I am on vacation. This is my vacation. Somebody said, there is a lot you can do. I am doing what I want to do. It doesn't matter how much there is to do, how many things we could do. You can only do what you choose to do. So do what you choose. This is my vacation. Somebody says, you're worshiping a human being that was Jesus. No, we're not. We're worshiping who we are as ourself, because ourself is the self that expresses through our free will as consequences. Somebody says, and you choose to be a hypocrite. That's just the power of my choice. Somebody said, it's okay. It is okay. Everything is okay. Everything is God. Everything is all right. Nothing is wrong. It's right. Somebody said, I respect you. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. They said, is it true the earth is flat? It is true that the earth is not solid. It is true that the earth is not actually physical at all. The earth is digital. It's all energy. The earth is subatomic. Somebody says, I'm glad I came in. KO God. Now that's love. I appreciate you, man. Y'all subscribe. Put some love on the live. Facts. Somebody said, is it true that they never been to the moon? There is no they alive that has been to the moon. I don't even know who you think is living on the planet of Earth right now that has been to the moon. What they are you talking about? You can't point to, touch, feel, speak to a they that has been to the moon. I mean, I'm sure you can answer that question on your own. I said God created the heavens and the earth with physical substance. No, he created the heavens and the earth with spiritual substance. Got to get your mind right. God didn't create the heavens out of physical substance, nigga. The physical is made out of substance. The physical is not physical. So you can't make shit out of the physical because the physical is not made out of physical. It's made out of non-physical. It's spirit. Somebody say, God isn't you, bro. Stop trying to talk to me because I'm not interested in having a conversation with you. You lame. You trying to force your lame ass conversation on me so that me and you can engage because you bored and you don't have nobody else to talk to. You don't have no friends in your life. You don't have no lovers. You don't have a significant other. That's what I'm saying. You are involuntarily celibate in your own life trying to force your misery on me. I'm not interested in having a miserable conversation with you. What's that? LOL, because you know the truth. Family, because I am the truth. It's more than knowing the truth, it's being the truth. The truth is what the truth is. Somebody say he just liked the sound of his own voice. You must not like the sound of your voice. You irritate yourself. I don't irritate myself. Say, where you at? So my little bro can train with you. I'm where I always am, my family. You ain't gotta ask me where I'm at. You see where I'm at. You cannot fly to the moon. Somebody said, bro, a poor prophet. What's a poor prophet? You just trying to make up things to try to figure out if you can hurt somebody's feelings, if you can hurt somebody's ego. You practicing hurting people is not the momentum that's going to develop a healthy long-term relationship in your life. You practicing trying to figure out how to annoy and irritate your others is not the practice that's going to develop a healthy relationship for your children when you accidentally have them because you are a pervert. Somebody said, I love to enter your little backyard boxing and show you how to really fight. Family, the fact that you are disrespectful shows that you cannot be anywhere around me. It doesn't matter what you would like to do. We wouldn't do well together, family. Somebody said, are you black? No, I am not black. I am God. Somebody said, when you accidentally have them, that's facts because he's an accidental child. His mama was having sex, not having a child. He popped out and got in the way, and that's why they ignore him. That's why he is neglected, trying to force his conversation on me because he can't even have a conversation with his own parents, which is why God said, don't rely on your parents. Do not rely on your parents. Matthew 23:9. Somebody say, are you calling yourself God now? Family, I have always called myself God. You're a little slow. You got to catch up. You're the only one that don't know who you talking to. You're the only one that don't know what's going on. You put yourself in a situation and you are completely oblivious to your environment. You need environmental awareness. You need to learn how to pay attention to the temperature in the room. Know where you are when you are there, family. Why you don't know who you talking to, but you trying to talk? Shit crazy. Matthew 23:9, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father, which is in heaven. That's facts. So automatically stop looking for humans to be your parents. Stop looking for humans to be your father. You are an immaculate conception. Somebody say, where's your father? I am my father. I am my father and I am my son. I am the father and the son. John 10:30. Father and son are one. You feel me? Father and son are one. Somebody said, bro, what are you not understanding? You don't feel like you are responsible for the decisions that you make? You don't feel like you had to raise yourself, like you had to teach yourself, like you had to discipline yourself? You don't feel like you the one that got to pick yourself up, get yourself up and do what you know you need to do? What you mean, bro? What? You don't understand that ain't nobody gonna do it for you? That you gotta be your own man and that men become fathers? You gotta be your own father? See, I never said that. I know you ain't say that, but you act like you ain't understand what I was saying, and that said enough. You act stupid, so I'm gonna treat you stupid. Whether you said you was stupid or not, actions speak louder than words. That's love. Amber said, bro, you are regenerating me. These zombies are not absorbing the energy. They can't because it fry out their little circuit board. They can't absorb this energy because it's too much energy at once. They need what they call them booster shots for the vaccination. Facts. I am the coronavirus. I caused the pandemic. Nigga, it's too much at once. That's why you keep getting these solar flares. That's why you got to keep getting your booster shots, nigga. Because shit ain't over, nigga. The sun is here and we increasing temperature, nigga. That's why it's getting hot outside. Too much truth coming through. Off the rip. Somebody says, what are they talking about? Black fatigue. You're going to have to ask the they. Obviously, I'm not they. If you saying they, if you was asking me what I was talking about, I could tell you what I'm talking about. But if you asking me what somebody else talking about, you are in a gossip circle. I don't gossip with you, family. I don't give a fuck about what people talking about. Them people ain't talking to me. And they talking to me, we going to handle business. They obviously ain't talking to you. Why do you concern yourself with what people are talking about? You know you don't know them people. You know them people not talking to you. You over here asking another nigga what another nigga talking about. Boy, you was a bitch in real life. Fuck if I give a fuck what niggas talking about. Tell niggas to talk to me. Then we'll figure that shit out. Until then, I don't even know what niggas saying. Niggas ain't talking to me. Somebody said, you can't box my dead grandma. I'll beat your dead grandma up. Facts, nigga. Black exhaustion. What does exhaust? What is exhaust? What you said black exhaust? What is exhaust? Somebody said Jesus never chimped out. What is chimped out? What is chimped out? What is that? Somebody say, why does this look dubbed? Because the algorithm is afraid of me. YouTube is afraid of what I might say. So they put a delay. Just in case I say something, they need to cut it before you hear it. Somebody said exhaust is the smoke that comes from engines. So exhaust comes from engines. So exhaust comes from engines. So it's an output. So exhaust is an output. Somebody said, damn, bro, that was rough. I never disrespected you. And I never knew you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you are taking personally because I don't know you personally. If you're taking it personal, that's a personal problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know you or what you talking about. On God. Are these people trying to say triggers that they have been hypnotized into? I'm not familiar with y'all triggers, family. If you think that you can say something and that's gonna trigger me, I haven't been exposed to the programming. Somebody say I ask a question on your line. On what line? What question? I don't know what line. I don't know what question. I don't know your reference. What are you speaking on? What are you talking about? Man, y'all put some love on the live. Subscribe. Somebody said black fatigue. What is fatigue? What is black? What is the question? I don't know what are you talk, nigga? Communicate. Speak in complete thoughts. Finish your thought. How am I supposed to know what you're thinking when you never speak in complete thoughts? Speak in a full sentence. What up, though, Dougie? What up, though, Eric? Shout out to Jay Hall. Somebody said, thank God I'm not black. What's black? What's God? Let's have y'all explain what y'all mean. Y'all want us to assume that we know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Do not assume that I know what you're saying because I don't. So I have to ask for clarity. What do you mean? Big blessings. Appreciate that love, Chris. Somebody say a real Christian does not swear. I am not a group member. I'm not affiliated with bylaws. I do what I want to do. I'm not a Christian. I don't fit in. Somebody says you can't call yourself God. I already call myself God. That's how you know you are lying to yourself. You won't even allow yourself to deal with the reality that I do call myself God because I can call myself God. You got to get your mind right, family. For you to say I can't do what you are witnessing me doing is a mental illness. Something wrong with you. Somebody said, what religion are you? I am not religion. I am alive. Somebody say you worship Jesus. I don't worship. I live. This is my life. Somebody say if God doesn't exist, God does exist. There is no question. Somebody says you're mental, calling yourself God. We are all mental. Everything exists in the mental. That's why it's government, acknowledgement, entertainment. It's all meant. It's all mental. Somebody say you are a loser, not God. I am not a loser because God sent me as the winner. God is the reason why I'm not a loser. I am an extension of God. God is the reason I exist here. Somebody says you can call yourself whatever you want. It won't change reality like a poor man calling himself 1 million. Yes, he will, because the poor man becomes a millionaire. That's how you become a millionaire. You become one. It's like you hate yourself. You won't even allow yourself to become a millionaire. You were born rich. You just have to learn to express your riches. You were born as the child of God. God is rich. You are born as the source of value. You express value. You create value. You were born rich. You just have to learn to express your wealth, express your will, express yourself. We were all born wealthy. We were all born rich. You were raised poor. Somebody says, "Well, you're not a millionaire. I'm richer than what a millionaire is." I'm not a millionaire. I'm an emperor. I am a king. I have dominion over the entire treasury. A millionaire is an amount of money. You can't count the money that I am worth. That's why I'm not a millionaire, because I am not a limited amount of money. I am an unlimited source of value. Somebody says, "But you have no money." Money is created. You don't have money. You make money. You create money. Somebody says you're not a king either. I am the king of my free will because I use my free will to create my consequences. I am the king of my consequences because I make the decisions that create the consequences. I am the king because I think king. Think king in the kingdom. Somebody says you are an AI bot. AI cannot breathe. I breathe. That's why I'm Yahweh. I Yahweh. The difference between the AI and me is that I actually have to breathe to be. Okay? Facts. It's the breath of life. Somebody said, "What's this conversation? The rapture or the apocalypse?" It's like, it's the rapture or the revelation, whichever you choose. That's facts, Callie Shabazz. You already know what it is. Somebody said buzzwords. I don't know buzzwords because I'm not a part of your group. I don't watch your TV. I don't listen to your music. I don't know what the buzzwords would be. Shout out to Chris, said some people be trapped in their own minds. That's facts, and that's why they need to be redeemed by God. Somebody said, so no money created. Money, what you're referring to as money, is a note. That note is a notation on a ledger. It's just a note. You're calling it money. But it's a notation. Somebody says, I'm losing brain cells hearing this clout chaser. Then why are you here? Why don't you use the brain cells you have left to do something intelligent like leave and be where you can gain more brain cells and regenerate your brain cells? Neuro regeneration, neuro regeneration, neurogenesis. There you go. Go get you some neurogenesis. Somebody says, okay, I'm asking how many notes you have. You pocket watching? Why? You want to suck my dick? What are you asking me how much money I got for? You trying to figure out how to get some of it because you can't get your own? Fam, you got to learn how to live your own life and get your hand out my pocket. What I look like, Malcolm X? Get your hand out my pocket and get your lips off my diction. God's diction, big diction. Nigga asking me how much dollars I got in my pocket. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I got as many dollars as I need to have for you to come bring your ass over here and get them hoes. That's how many dollars I got. I got all the dollars you want, nigga. I got every dollar you need over here at this motherfucker. Pull up and come take that shit, nigga. Come get them hoes, nigga. I got it. I got all the money you need right here, right now. Come get that shit. However much money is interesting enough for you to bring your weak ass over here, come over here, nigga. Pop out, nigga. Somebody said, so no notes? Nah, I got all the notes. I got every note you need, nigga. Come see for yourself. Don't ask me. Don't take my word for it. Come see for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Come see. I might be lying. You feel me? I might be lying. I'm on Cullen and Brinkley Street, Houston, Texas, 77033. That's where I'm at. Tejas, Big Texas on me. South Park, Sunnyside, South Sea and Falia. Somebody say, drop the addy. I'll find out. Cullen, Cullen, and Brinkley Street, Brinkley, my boy. Cullen and Brinkley Street, my boy. That's the garage right there. You'll know it when you see it. You feel me? That's that go cross streets right there. Pull up on me. I'm on Cullen and Brinkley Street, 77033. South Park, Sunnyside, all day and tomorrow. Somebody say, now you're a target. I've been a target. Hit the spot, nigga. Bullseye. They said, now you're a target. Bitch, I've been a target my whole life. Ain't nobody hit the mark. He who is without sin cast the first stone. Who gonna hit the mark? Niggas been had a target. Niggas been had a target. Tell niggas to hit the mark, though. Fuck wrong with you? Talking about, now you a target. Nigga, hit the mark then. Bullseye. Somebody said pride. Motherfucking right, bitch. I'm proud to be the son of God. That's over with. Somebody say, so you not scared to die, fam? What the fuck type of bitch nigga question is that? This nigga said, so you not scared to die, fam? What the fuck? What? That boy said, so you not scared to die, fam? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? This nigga said, are you not afraid to die? Afraid to die? Why would I do that? I'm dead already. I die a day, family. 1 Corinthians 15:31. I die a day. What is being afraid of death gonna do for you? Save your life? That nigga ask me, am I afraid to die? Afraid to die? No. No. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? No, I ain't afraid to die. The fuck would I be afraid of doing some shit I do every day, nigga? I die every day, nigga. 1 Corinthians 15:31. Good morning. Do you know what a mourning is? Do you know what it means to mourn? Facts. Shout out to Unique P for the Bible verses, bruh. I protest by your rejoicing, which I have in Christ Jesus our Lord. I die a day. Facts, nigga. Ask me, am I afraid of dying? Nigga, that's over with. I been died. I been dead. That been over with. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying when your life end, we don't know what genuinely happens, gang. That shit's scary. No, you don't know what happened because you scary, nigga. You a coward. Nigga, life goes on. That's what happens, nigga. We know exactly what happens. Life continues. Welcome to the afterlife. You're living life after death right now. That boy said we don't know what happens after you die. Bitch, you don't have faith in God, nigga. That's over with. It's not that you don't know what happens after you die. It's that you don't have faith. You have doubt. The doubt is what's saying you don't know. We do know. You lack faith. That's why you feel like you don't know. We know exactly what the fuck going on. Somebody said Lucifer went to hell because of pride. Family, you are in hell just like Lucifer. It don't matter why Lucifer came to hell. You here. Get out. Fuck wrong with you. Black King said it seems like we are afraid to live. They are afraid to live because they are afraid to die. They won't live because they're afraid if they live, they gonna die. What the fuck? These people dumb, nigga. They afraid to live because if they live, they gonna die. They're afraid to die. So these people just stuck. Dumbass, non-playable characters, just retarded. He said, it's not a lack of faith. We a drop in the bucket in the face of eternity. That's insane. That's not insane. Eternity always is, always will be. We always are. We always will be. We get to experience ourselves inside of eternity, but nigga, whoop-de-doo. What the fuck is you talking about? Welcome to eternity. You've always been here. It's eternal. You lack faith. You lack intelligence is what you lack. It's just, you're stupid. That's all I'm saying. How the fuck this nigga think he finna go somewhere he ain't never been? Family, you will be where you always have been. You're stuck in eternity, family. Sorry to tell you. When you die, death is not going to get you out of eternity. So you can stop thinking you can escape. You're not escaping life. When you die, you're going to be reborn. You're going to keep living. Welcome to the afterlife. This life is taking place after your last death. We still living. You die every time. And you over here talking about some, yeah, when we die, shut your whole ass up, scary ass carnal-minded idiot. Your motherfucking ass limited to your 5 physical sense perception. That's why you don't know what happens when you go past the 5 physical senses, because the 5 physical senses can't see that far. Nigga, you got to get beyond your 5 physical senses. It's called transcendence. You got to transcend. It's called crucifixion. It's called resurrection, nigga. It's called a revelation. The truth will be revealed because it's hiding in you. Pay attention, nigga. Why the fuck you think the words work the way the words work, nigga? It's going to be revealed, nigga. Boy, that's a double entendre. Y'all not even catching nothing. Y'all gotta tap into y'all common sense. That's why it's going over y'all head, bro. Y'all head up y'all ass. Your head so far up your head. Your head so far up your ass. Everything going over your head, nigga. You gotta get your head above your shoulders, nigga. Put your head back in the sky. Y'all got y'all mind below y'all spine. You gotta raise your mind above your spine, 33 degrees, 33 vertebrae away from your biles, from your balls, from from Baphomet, nigga. The fuck, nigga? God damn, these niggas stuck in their bowels. Get your mind out your bowels, nigga. These people is amazing people. Amazing lost tribe of Israel. Goddamn lost children of God. They mind all in their bowels. Show head out your ass. Got your head in somebody else's ass, nigga. Y'all niggas gay. Butt plug ass niggas. Fuck these niggas got their head up each other ass and shit. That's why y'all got stinking thinking. See why y'all stuck in that stinking thinking? Cause y'all put y'all head in each other ass on some LGBT shit, gay ass nigga. Somebody said, Ephesians 4:25, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. That's facts, because your talk need to be whole. The whole thing. The up, the down, the left, the right, the good, the bad, the light, the dark. Let wholesome talk come out of your mouth. Don't just talk politically correct. Nigga, you got to talk wholesomely, nigga. You feel me? Don't just say what you think people want to hear. Don't just say the things they told you to say. Don't avoid saying the things they told you not to say. You got to speak holistically. You got to be a real nigga. Facts. You got to be relatable. You got to be able to speak to what it's like to be in ignorance and amnesia. And you got to speak to what it feels like to be in Gnosticism and wisdom. Right? That's so weird. Glory be to God. Somebody say, we talking to you. I don't exist. So if you think you talking to me, you are retarded. And I keep trying to tell you retarded, but it's not, you're not accepting it, family. You cannot talk to me. I am an apparition, family. I am a temporary expression of self. You not talking to me. You're confusing yourself. There is no me for you to talk to. That's the reason why I'm free. That's the reason why I can't be touched. That's the reason why you trying to throw stones and they just don't reach. Because I don't actually exist. Your opinion doesn't matter because I don't have an ego. Somebody say, you are not God. Family, I am not anything. Somebody say, what are you promoting here? I'm not. Stop looking for promotion. Somebody say, I don't have an ego. My ego belongs to God. Somebody say, what does it mean to be God? It means that you are self-accountable for the decisions that you make as the decision maker in your life. Being God means that you do not blame anybody else for the decisions that you make. You just learn to make decisions where you are and move forward through the rest of your life. That's what it means to be God. To not blame anybody else, because then you making other people your master. You make other people have to give you permission. You don't need permission. You just need to be, and you need to be righteous. You need to be in alignment. Nobody is to blame. Nobody else, just you. You are the king. Being God means being self-accountable, being responsible, being diligent, being conscious, being loving, being forgiving. Being God means being good, doing good business in good faith, staying in alignment with goodness, remaining faithful to goodness, even when things seem bad. Even when things seem bad, you still have faith in goodness. You still have faith in God. Even when things seem like they're not going your way, you have faith that everything is going your way, that everything is going the way ordained by God, which is goodness. That no matter what it looks like to the human, you know what it is in the spirit. That's what it means to be God. It means to overcome all of your human limitations, to overcome your human perception, your human memory, your human relationships, your human goals, your human disappointments. Somebody says, you think God created evil? God created all things. That's Isaiah 45:7. God created all things. Isaiah 45:7. Glory be to God. Somebody says Satan created evil. God created Satan. Satan is not the main person in his own story. Like Satan is not the master in Satan's own story. When you talk about Satan, you still got to give God the glory. Satan is a servant that serves God. Satan is a slave. Somebody said Satan has free will. Satan does not have free will. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do these things. God admits that God creates evil in his own word. He left the word to let you know that God created evil. God said, I am the creator of all things. Nobody is more powerful than I am. There is no Satan that's more powerful than God. There's no demon that is more powerful than God. God is victorious. God is the winner. Somebody says, what are you talking about? You said that you are God and you're not. I am God because I am is God. I is God. Exodus 3:14. Somebody put Exodus 3:14. I am God is a true statement made by God. I am God is a true statement. It doesn't matter who says it, right? I am God is just a true statement. Exodus 3:14. God is the I that I am. God is the I that all eyes are. Exodus 3:14. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. I am that I am. And he said, this is the name I shall be known by for all generations. The I that I am. Somebody said, so you think this is a winning philosophy of life? The Christ mind is the only right mind. The right mind is the right mind. If it's not the right mind, it's wrong. There's only one winning philosophy in life, and that's God. The Quran is talking about God. There's only one God. All religions and all spiritual traditions are talking about God, the same God. There's only one God to talk about. There's only one God that you could even be talking about in the first place. Somebody say they are not talking about the same God. Yes, everybody is talking about the same God. Somebody say, so is Mormonism true? Also, everybody is talking about one God. Somebody said the books talk about their own God. Every religion has their own God. No, every religion has the same God. You just don't know God. You don't know they have the same God because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything. You trying to figure shit out because you don't got shit figured out. Somebody said, do you go to church? I am church. This is church. Church is not a building. I can build buildings all day and tomorrow. Somebody said Yahweh is a false God. There is no false God. God is God. And that is all. Somebody said, bro said they have the same God. Yes, they have the same breath. Everybody is breathing the same breath. It doesn't matter what religion, doesn't matter what group you group up with, no matter who you stand next to, you're all breathing the same breath. Somebody said Buddha is God. Yes, God is Buddha. That is correct. Every religion has the same God. That's correct. Somebody said it takes a certain mindset and maturity to understand. Yeah, they not mature because they don't have no life experiences for real. They never jumped off the porch. They ain't been outside. They ain't went through nothing. That's why they don't know. Somebody said there is multiple false gods in the Bible. All gods are God. There's only one God. Somebody says you're not you are human, not God. I am not human. A human is a false god. Somebody say Indians pray to other gods, not Jesus. God is God. No matter who you pray to, you're praying to God. Somebody said not every religion is talking about Jesus. Every religion is talking about Jesus. Jesus is a new word. The J, they just created the letter J. They were talking about Jesus before they had the letter J. They were talking about Jesus before they used the word Jesus. Everybody's talking about Jesus. You're just stuck on the word because you don't know what words mean. Jesus is a new word. The truth is eternal. Somebody say God is not to be compared with Buddha. God is Buddha. Buddha is God. God is everyone. It's not a comparison. It is a character trait. Somebody said 1,000+ religions do not all talk about Jesus, bud. Yes, they do. They're not using the word Jesus because that's a new word. They're using other words to talk about Jesus. You think that you have to use the exact specific word. And I'm trying to tell you, people are using meanings. They mean Jesus. They're not using the word Jesus. We just made that shit up. But we didn't make up what it means, though. You getting stuck in the letter of the word. You're missing the spirit of the word. You're missing the meaning of the word. Jesus, the word Jesus has not always been the word that they used to talk about Jesus. They were talking about Jesus before the word Jesus was created. It's the same God. They use their words. You think because they're using their words and not your words that you're not saying the same thing because you have poor communication skills. You have poor comprehension skills. You're not intelligent, which is why we don't respect you. We don't look up to you. We're not following your logic. You are lame. You lame in real life. Somebody says no shit, but I say Jesus for you to understand. Family, they say what they say so that they can understand. Everybody's saying what they say to be understood. And you still don't understand that they're saying the same thing you're saying in the way they know how to say it. Then you want to tell them that they're not saying it right, so they're not saying what you're saying. Family, everybody's saying it right in their own way. They're saying the same thing in a different language. Different languages, same conversation. Same. Different languages, same God. Same. You just dumb. You just dumb. You just dumb, nigga. You think niggas made up different languages to say different shit? No, niggas is still saying what niggas say in every language. Niggas gonna hit on your bitch in Spanish. Niggas is gonna hit on your bitch in Russian. Niggas is gonna try to pull your female in Latin, in European, in English, in German. It doesn't matter what language a nigga speak. A nigga will fuck your bitch. Same nigga, same sex, different language, different code. What is you talking about? Y'all niggas is lame for real. He's like, calling other people dumb is so rude. Nigga, I'm rude, nigga. He said, that's not Christian love. I don't give a fuck about Christian. That's why I'm trying to tell you you're dumb. You don't understand. I'm telling you, you are dumb because you are dumb. You think that I'm Christian because you're dumb. You think you calling me Christian is going to make me feel compelled to bow down to your perspective of Christians. I don't give a fuck about Christians. You think I give a fuck about Christians because you're stupid. That's why I'm trying to get you to realize how stupid you are. You think you're talking to you think you're talking to a Christian. You're not talking to a Christian. You would know that if you weren't so stupid. It just goes to show how stupid you continue to express yourself to be. Facts. This nigga think that because niggas using a different language, they saying something else, but this bitch still getting fucked on. These niggas dumb. Hey man, it's only one God. It don't matter what language you use. There's only one God. It doesn't matter what group you think you belong to. That's over with. Somebody said, bro just said he don't give a fuck about Christians. Nigga, they heard me. Nigga, they hear me every single time. I have never gave a fuck about Christians. You didn't know that because you are a stupid person. See how I got to keep reminding you how stupid you are? You think that you're putting somebody up on game. Everybody that knows me knows nobody can control me. I control myself. It's called free will. Somebody say, have people ever called you schizo? Family, people have called me everything that someone could think to call somebody, family. What are you talking about? People have called me everything that someone can be called. Somebody say, but you literally pray to God. I do not pray to God. I am God. It's like you're stupid. It's like, God damn, how stupid can you be? I do not pray to God because God is not external to me. God is not far away from me. God is not over yonder. I don't got to send my prayer. God is me. God is here. God is who I am. My prayers don't go out anywhere because God is not out over yonder somewhere, family. Come on now. Somebody said both can't be true. It's called duality. Both are true, nigga. It just is what it is. Somebody say you are not God. That's because you don't believe in God. You're the same stupid person I've been trying to tell you you're stupid this whole time. And now you think we trust your intelligence. We do not trust your frame of thought. We do not trust your direction of thinking, family. You cannot tell me anything because I do not have any respect for you. I don't have respect for you or anything that you will conjure in your mind. You have not said anything intelligent this entire time. You can stop talking to me like you're going to get me to respect you or some shit. And why do you keep talking to people that he say, bro said he's God? Who the fuck are you talking to, bro? That's how we know these niggas real lame for real. These niggas want to be a part of a group for real. This nigga think he talking to some fucking body. Bro, don't nobody exist for you, bro. Stop trying to lean on others, nigga. Stand up for yourself. You got to be a stand-up individual, 10 toes. That nigga still talking out loud like this nigga is typing into the comment section like he talking to other people. Nigga say, bro said he's God. Who the fuck validation are you looking for? You trying to look for niggas to pat you on the back or something? Whose validation do you need to feel comfortable in your point of view? Come on, fam. Might say, bro said he's God, even though God said there is only one God. The one God is me. It's only one God. It's everybody. It's only one breath. We're all breathing it. It's only one God. We're all being it. There's only one life. We're all living it. There's only one earth. We're all on it. Come on, family. There's only one God. We are all it. There's only one breath. We are all breathing. There's only one life. We are all living. What is confusing you? Somebody said, KO, ignore the foolery. You right, but then it be boring up in that motherfucker though. Somebody said, we need validation from your mother. That makes you a simp. That's why you got to be parasympathetic dominated. Otherwise, you're going to simp on these hoes. You a trick. Y'all got to get y'all life right. Somebody says, the Ethiopian Bible says this. That's facts. All Bibles say this. The truth is what the truth is. They just cannot resonate with the truth. They some trolls. They some goblins. They trying to gobble. Facts. Glory be to God, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all put some love on the live, subscribe, man. We really give glory to God. These people trying to give glory to anything other than God. That's facts. Somebody said your mom is confusing me. That's because you are being tricked. You are a trick. That's where the confusion come from. Tricking. You're tricking. You're a simp, family. Fucking idiot. That's facts. For there is one God and there is one mediator. One God, one mediator. That keeps it simple, family. I understand how y'all getting confused when there's only one. They act like it's too many to choose for. They act like it's too many to choose from, and there's only one. Yes, every religion is talking about the same God. That's correct. Somebody say, you are not Jesus Christ. I am the son of my father. I literally am the son of my father. All sons grow up to be the father. All sons are the father. I am God because I am the son who becomes the father. The father and the son are one. It's John 10:30. It's John 10:30. Somebody said, don't run from me, family. Why you think people running from you? That means you chasing people. That means nobody loves you. You saying don't run from me means that you're used to people running from you because everyone rejects you. Because you are a degenerate. Don't nobody fuck with you, nigga. That nigga said don't run from me. Family, people are attracted to me. I don't have to beg people to not run from me. I didn't beg you to not run from me. I don't even know you and you still in my chat. See what I'm saying? You still in my comment section. You telling me don't run from you. You the one who ran to me. Somebody said, no one is running to you. Then why are you in my presence? Why are you talking to me? Why do I have your attention? You paying me your attention. Somebody said, you are sinning, calling yourself God. No, I'm being honest. Honesty is not sin. Honestly, there is no sin. First John 3 and 9. First John 3 and 9. There literally is no sin. You believe in sin because you don't believe in God. John 10:34. John 10:34. Jesus said that I am God. Somebody said, how is there no sin? How is there sin? That's facts. We definitely gonna keep pushing. Somebody say the devil's at work. The devil works for the God. The devil works for God. The devil is a slave. The devil is a servant. John 10:34. Jesus told them, it is written in your law that I said you are gods. Psalms 82 and 6. Somebody say, are you depressed, bro? What do you mean am I depressed? 1 John 3:9, no sin. God said that I am God. Psalms 82:6. God said that I am God. Jesus said that I am God. Jesus said that I'm God in John 10:34. God said that I'm God in Psalms 82:6. Somebody say you seem a bit depressed. What is depressed? Somebody say he is depressed. What is that? What is that? Somebody says, brother, do you pray and bow down? I don't bow down. No, I stand upright, 10 toes. Yeah, God said that I am God. Psalms 82:6. I have said you are gods. All of you are children of the Most High. Psalms 82:6. You're literally arguing with the documented word of God. Somebody said there is no sin. So are there consequences to the choices that people make? Why are you asking stupid questions? I don't understand how to give a stupid answer to a stupid question. Live your life until you figure it out. Put your hand in the fire until you pull it out. I don't know how to answer stupid dumbass questions for stupid dumbass niggas, nigga. Put your hand in the fire and figure it out. Yeah, God said that I am God. Psalms 82:6. You're still arguing with God, not me. I'm not interested. Somebody says you're trying too hard, too hard. Trying hard to do what? What am I trying hard to do? What hard? Trying to do what? Trying to achieve what? What's the goal? Somebody said, bro said he's God, so let's pray to you. Family, I am God is the I that is inside of you. It's the I that is God in me. I am God is the I within me is the same I within you. You do not pray to the human body. You pray to the I within the human body. It's the same I within you. Somebody said preaching nonsense. This is not preaching. I'm not preaching anything. I'm just having a conversation with my niggas. And you up in here trying to engage yourself in the conversation when I'm not talking to you. This ain't preaching. This is you eavesdropping. You don't know the flavor of the Kool-Aid, but you're trying to criticize it. A nigga not even talking to you. You trying to force yourself into a conversation nobody invited you into. Then they're talking about you preaching. Nope. Sorry. You made that assumption for yourself. You the one that is enslaving yourself to your assumptions. I never told you I was preaching. Somebody say you is not tough. I don't care. Glory be to God, nigga. I am what God has made. Whatever God has made is perfect. Matthew 5:48. Somebody says, you are not God, bruh. Okay, I'm not God. Now what you gonna argue about? I agree with you. I'm not God. You're right. Somebody said, relax. God is within you. Yes, as my true identity. Me too, Ayo Spates, but you know how that go. Matthew 5:48 for sure. Somebody said, Jesus said to them, if you were blind, you would have no sin. But now you say, we see. Therefore, sin remains. See, me, I'm blind. I close my parasites to use the one eye of God. I let God's eye see for me because these two eyes, they can't see. They stuck in the matrix. Somebody said, please Google niggas. Negus. It's not a negative word. When you call a person niggas, you are calling him king or Lord or Christ. That's correct. Niggas means Christ, means king. Christ is king. Niggas is king. Niggas is Christ. Facts. Somebody say, this nigga slow. How you gonna say that you are God earlier, but now you say the opposite? Because when I said I was God, You got mad. You said, I'm not God. So then I said, you know what? I agree with you. And now you want to argue with me agreeing with you because you just want to argue, which was the point. Just to let you know, you don't count. We know it doesn't matter what we say. You're going to try to argue anyway. If I say anything, you're going to try to argue. I don't take it personal. I know that I am God. You trying to argue with the fact that I said I am God because you were going to argue with anything that I said. If I say I'm not God, you're going to argue with that. If I say anything, you're going to argue. So I know that I'm not saying anything wrong. Haters just hate. People think because haters hate that they are saying something or doing something wrong. You're not saying or doing anything wrong. You are not a sinner. You're not sinning. Haters just hate. Haters are trying to convince you that you are a sinner. See, the same person still trying to hate. He said, you are not God. I agree with you. Jesus said he's God, not you. I agree with you. You are right. You are correct. I agree. You don't have to keep using all capital letters to make sure I see your comment. I see your comment. I hear your point of view, and I agree with you. Somebody said Jesus did. There's one God, and that's Jesus Christ. I agree. Somebody said you call God the Most High. Then what is the reason you don't bow down? Because I am the Most High with God. Me and God on the same level together. If I bow down, I would be beneath God. There's no point in me being beneath God. I'm being with God. My boy Christopher Watt said, keep talking your shit. Somebody gonna always have something to say. That's facts. My boy said, do you have any fights coming up? Maybe on the 4th of July. It ain't scheduled. I don't have any scheduled fights. Somebody say Hebrew Israelite? No, just God. It's simple. If you just keep it God, you keep it simple. Somebody said, thanks for the answer. You're welcome. Somebody said, it's just funny how we all let this blasphemy happen. It's because you don't have no power. You're a troll because you don't have control. You're letting it happen because you don't have a choice. Somebody said, Jesus is coming soon. Jesus is already here. Facts. I am the Lord, and there is no other. Besides me, there is no God. That's facts. Isaiah 45:5. There is no God other than me. It is written in 1 John 4:17. This is how love has been perfected, so that we can have confidence on judgment day, because we are exactly the same as Jesus in this world. That's facts. We are Jesus in this world. It just is what it is. Somebody say you didn't exist a handful of years ago. You talking about my body. You're saying that this body didn't exist. You're saying that I didn't exist in this form a few years ago. I have always existed. I exist outside of form. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only formed. I exist outside of the form. Before Abraham was, I am. Before I formed in the womb, I was. You got to understand, this human body is not me. I'm using this human body to express myself, but this human body is not who I am. Somebody said nobody is the same with God because he is above all things. I'm not a thing. I'm above all things too. I am not a thing. I am with God. I am KO God. I am with God. I am not a thing. Somebody said God made you amazingly, but not for your hair. God did my hair like this too. You got to give God all the glory. Not only did God make me, he made everything about me, including my hair. That's just glory be to God. I appreciate that. Lil James said he makes a lot of sense. Facts. Glory be to God. Somebody said you are nowhere near God. God is everywhere. We are always near God. That's just where it's at. Somebody said Isaiah 45:5 says, I am Lord, and there is no other God besides me. There is no God. That's facts. Glory be to God. There is no God besides me. I am the Lord, and there is no other. I am alone. Lone Star, Texas, Houston, Texas. Lone Star journey. I'm all alone. One deep. Solo Dolo, King Solomon, King Solo Man. Facts. There is no other besides me. I'm Solo Dolo. Somebody said, interesting, skipping what Christ said, follow the man with the pot of water. Is this blasphemy? I don't even know what you're asking me. It says in Isaiah 45:5, I am God. Can you not read? It says, I am the Lord. Besides me, there is no other. How? Facts. Tuck said, wait, how is he sinning, calling himself God? LOL. We don't know. That person does not allow themselves to be God. That person is a victim. If you are not a, if you don't identify as God, then you identify as a victim. You feel me? Because that person is a victim, they want everybody else to feel like victims too. They don't want you to feel like a king because they don't feel like a king. They don't want you to feel like you have control of your life because they don't have control of their life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this person thinks that calling yourself God is a sin because this person feels like you must die a slave. This person feels like you must die a slave. That's facts. Somebody said, okay, I am God. Christ said, follow the man with the pot of water. Family, you are the man with the pot of water. Your body is the pot. The water is within you, the fluid. You the man, fam. Follow yourself back to God. Somebody say, I'm out. I'm going to pray for you, brother, that you are my brother. If I'm your brother, you don't have to pray for me because you know that I am the Father. You're praying to the Father that I am. Why are you praying out of doubt? You doubt that the Father is present. You doubt God. Somebody say, you ever astral project? This is an astral projection. Somebody said God would not want his children calling themselves by his name. Yes, God would. God want all his children to move in his name. I come in my Father's name. God said they will hate you for my name's sake. John 15:18. The Father and the Son are one. I am the Son of my Father. Therefore, I am one with my Father. I am God's child. God produced me. Therefore, I am the Son that becomes the Father. That's just called growing up. All sons grow up into fathers. Somebody say, what is you? Alive. Facts. John 15:18. If the world hates you, just know that they hated me before they hated you. That's facts. Somebody said, the Bible said God has only one son. That's all of us. We are the one. It says you're a child, but not in that way. Not in what way? How can you say I am something, but I'm not something? That was like, you are a child, but you're not a child. You are a stupid, is what you are. The fuck wrong with you? Somebody say, we are all small G's. God is God, regardless. Somebody says, no, we are not that one. Yes, we are the one. If you are not the one, you just ain't one of them ones. You a bitch. I'm not talking about you because you a bitch. I'm only talking about the ones. I'm not talking to you. If you don't qualify, then you don't qualify for my conversation. I'm not talking about you. Somebody says, you're saying we are Jesus? No, not you. I said we are Jesus, not you. You obviously don't accept sonship. You don't accept it. So I can't talk to you because you don't accept the conversation. I'm not talking about you. You don't qualify yourself. Somebody say it feels terrible living in a world full of demonic energy. Not gonna lie. It don't feel terrible living in a world full of demonic energy when you figure out how to use the demonic energy to build the temple of God. King Solomon used the demons to build God's temple. The King Solomon used the demonic energy to build the staircase to God. Somebody said, we are not Jesus. I know you're not. You and your group are sinners. You're talking to the group of sinners. You're talking as a sinner on behalf of sinners. I am not in your group of sinners. You're not speaking on my behalf. You're not speaking for me. I'm King Solo Dolo. I'm one deep. I speak for myself. You can't speak for me. And I don't speak for you. You're not Jesus. You're a sinner. That's what you choose to do. That's who you choose to be. Do whatever you choose. Somebody say, so are you saying you are Jesus and you are sinless? That is what I'm saying. You ask me, am I saying that? Because you know that's what I'm saying. I don't even know why you got to ask. Ain't no sin for me to commit. What sin am I supposed to be engaged in? The best sin y'all trying to throw against me right now is the fact that I said that I am God, because God is all that I can be in spirit and in truth. God is all powerful, all present. God is all there is. So I'm saying I am God because God is all there is for me to say that I am. Other than that, what sin? Somebody says you are nothing. If I am nothing, then I definitely can't be sinning, because how am I sinning as nothing? But you're right, I am nothing, which is why I'm not sinning. Somebody says you're not God, but God is inside of you. Family, that's gay. I am inside of me. I am within. It's me. I am God within me. That's facts. Somebody said this dude is such a sinner that it hurts. The fact that it hurts you is a personal problem. It's weird that you are hurt when God has given us the ability to exist in heaven. Somebody said this is what happens when your parents don't love you. Your parents automatically cannot be you. Your parents could never love you for you. You got to love yourself. It requires self-love. Somebody says, who calls themselves gods? Everybody that realizes who they are. Peace, God. Somebody said, nobody said you're nothing. Somebody did say I'm nothing. If you think that my conversation is limited to you, you're weird. I'm not talking to just you. Somebody did say that I am nothing. It wasn't you. So why are you speaking? That's what I'm saying. Y'all confusing yourselves. Y'all don't even know how to have a conversation, family. I'm talking to the person who actually said that I am nothing because they actually said that. Then somehow you think that I'm talking to you and I wasn't talking to you, but you think you're talking to me. You're not talking to me because I'm not even talking to you. You talking to yourself, acting like you're talking to me, and I'm actively ignoring you. Somebody said, go find where they said it then. I already had the conversation with the person. Why you keep trying to control my conversation with somebody else? Mind your business and engage yourself in your own conversation, fam. You dumb for real in real life. This nigga so fucked up in the mind. This nigga want to try to control who I talk to and how I talk. Nigga, control yourself and go do you. Go be who you are. Fuck is wrong with you? Somebody said people been calling themselves God, but their body will decay and pass. Yeah, the body will. That's what the body does. That's facts. Shout out to those that know, man. Glory be to God. Somebody said, you see my question? No, I don't. What's your question? Awaken the God within. God is within you. Book link in the description of this live video. Y'all click the link. Get the book on Amazon. Because I am a son of God, a free son. Free all my sons, free Masons. Build your own reality. The building blocks of psychological. The building blocks, the stones are philosophical, are philosophical stones. All Masons build their own empire with philosopher stones. Awaken the God within. Book link in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. Facts. So I put I am building. That's facts because we are Masons. We are Masonic. We are Freemasons. Somebody say, is it a good thing to use demonic energy? Family, all energy is neutral. You calling it demonic energy when it's God's energy. All energy come from God, fam. You are an alchemist. You transmute energy, period. You keep trying to give demons glory for energy. Energy GhOD. It's God, fam. All energy come from God. Use it right. Somebody said, I feel like there's a biblical warning against claiming divine status, though. If you feel like that, go get that and come back with that. Don't just feel some type of way like a hoe. Don't be a bitch like your mama, my nigga. Everybody got feelings. If you get stuck in your feelings, you ain't no good than a bed wench. Fuck your feelings. Go get that and come back with that. Somebody said, I'm a Mason, but not a Freemason. That means you're a slave until you free yourself. Be a free builder. We're all builders, but you should be able to build freely. I am the stone that the builder refused, the son of God, my son, all my sons. If I ruled the world, imagine that. I free all my sons. Facts. Free all my sons. Somebody say, is Freemasonry a bad thing? There is no bad thing. All glory be to God. All things were designed for you to use righteously for yourself. Somebody say, who is God? Your true identity. Who is God? Your true identity. Somebody said, demons take the form of people. God takes the form of people. You see demons, we see God. It's your vision. Choose what you see. What up, though, Erica? Facts. Somebody said, that's what I mean. I'm a Mason, but married. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to be married to freedom. You're not supposed to be married to slavery. That's stupidity. But glory be to God, you got your own free will. Be a Hebrew slave if you want to. You got it. I'm married to Christ for the rest of my life. That's over with. Somebody say, I like listening to you. That's love. I appreciate you. Put some love on the live. Y'all subscribe. Somebody said, you are Christ. Glory be to God. God know. Those who have ears they can hear and eyes they can see. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. That's love. KO God. Shout out to the co-gods, the co-creators, co-creating with cooperation with God's law. Cooperating with God's law. It's a co-op. It's a cooperative. I say heat them up, bro. I'm locked in. That's love. Y'all subscribe, put some love on the live. We definitely gonna heat them all up with the presence of God. God's son is a burning ball of fire, a burning God, a burning ball of gas. Let me say that. God's son is a burning ball of gas. Facts. Somebody said Christ, you mean Jesus Christ? Yes, the living son of our Father. Yes, we are all direct descendants of our Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom comes on earth as it is in heaven. If I ruled the world, imagine that. If I ruled the world. Man, put some love on the live. Y'all subscribe. Facts. Yes, the sun is a burning ball of gas, hydrogen, oxygen. You split the water molecule so that you can burn the gas, so that you can split the atom, so you can get the nuclear explosion. Yeah. Somebody say, find another job. I don't need any help, family. I don't need no suggestions. Don't stress yourself. I'm in God's hands. I appreciate that love, D-Gar, the Edgar. Facts. What up, though, Marquise? That's love. Putting that work in, reaping what we sow every day in a row. Row your boat gently down the stream. Facts. Somebody said giving birth to a burning ball of gas. That's facts. The sun in the sky. Burning ball of gas that never die. I'll rip. Erica say, you not paying his bills. That's facts. They might well mind their business. They definitely ain't helping me. What up, though, Sonya James? Says, it's good to see you still rocking. Rocking and socking their ass. That's facts. Somebody say, you have no brain cells. That mean I don't need none because I'm alive, living my life regardless. Glory be to God. We running it up to the Most High. We already are. Facts, man. Living like stars. Living my life like it's golden. Somebody said incorrect. That's facts. I am correct within myself. I am incorrect. Y'all put some love on the live. Subscribe. We almost up to 100 likes. Man, that's love. Teamwork make the dream work. And God's dream is heaven on earth. Facts. God's dream is heaven on earth. Teamwork make God's dream work. All God's children. Happy Father's Day for our Father in heaven. Facts. Our Father who art in heaven. I appreciate that love, man. We got up to 100 likes. It's 100 people that appreciate being able to link up, hang out, and engage in this psychotherapy. We need that therapy for the psycho. Somebody says, yo, dude, are we related? Yeah, it's only one family under God. All glory be to God. Facts, you already know what it is. BXO, we doing it. Point blank, period. Somebody say, so you a Christian? No, I am God. Get your mind right. Stop trying to limit me to groups of niggas. I'm not a group of niggas. I'm me, nigga. I'm one deep, solo dolo. I don't belong to no groups. Can't no group tell me what I can and cannot do. I do what I say. I'll never be a part of no groups with none of you niggas. Only group I'm in is the God family. One family under God, boy. Only group I ever belong is God's children. That's it. I ain't a part of no human groups. I don't give a fuck about humans or what humans do. I let humans do what humans do with the humans, nigga. I do what God does with the gods. That's all with. I was always free. I'ma always be free. Somebody said, I heard you were a part of the LGBT. No, you didn't. You didn't hear about me being sexual at all, family. I'm not interested in having sex with none of you. I don't fuck with y'all. You can't put me in no groups, not no sex groups, not no religious groups, not no ethnic groups. Nigga, I don't group up with you niggas, nigga. I fuck with God's children. I rock with God's children. And that is all. You not finna come and do no putting me in no labels, no categories, no distinctions. Nah, nigga, I'm free. And I'm gonna be free forevermore. Fuck what everybody talking about. Off the rip. Somebody say, how are you? I am God. Glory be to God. That's facts. Shout out to Billy for that 1 John 3:10 flow state. That's facts. Shout out to what's that? I can't see because the flow state in the way. Want to get out the way, man. I'm gonna holler at you. What is that? One Terrier. Appreciate that love. We definitely in that God flow. That flow state for sure. Somebody say, I was just wondering how old you are because I seen you putting work in. Man, that's great. I'm 13.8 billion years old scientifically, according to science. Dilly said, you really inspired me. That's love. Glory be to God. Somebody says, no way you are God like the one true God. That's facts because there's only one true God and I am true. I exist. Therefore, I have to be God because that's all that is true. Somebody said he's 40. No, he is not. He is 13.8 billion. I'm an old soul. You ain't gonna find a human age that's gonna fit. I'm not a human. I don't have a human age. I'm just using this human body temporarily. Don't get confused. I'm about to discard this human body and get another one. Somebody say, you 40, Brody. No, I'm not. I am not. I am not any human age. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand for yourself so that you can free yourself from the Gregorian calendar so that you can stop limiting yourself to a human age. That's for you. Me, I've been free. I've never been human. I never had a human age. I'm going to throw this body away when I'm done using it and put on another one. Then you're gonna try to say I'm the age of that body, and it's still me. I'm the same nigga with a different, like you're not keeping up, family. Somebody say you look old as hell because I am old as hell. I'm old as heaven too, though. Don't forget about heaven. I look old as heaven as well. Not just as old as hell, also as old as heaven. Come on now. Somebody says circular reasoning. Yeah, because we live in eternity. You can't get out of the circle. You stuck in eternity. That's facts. Somebody said you probably explained it to your subs before. It goes without explaining. It's common sense. You just don't have you some. You just said circular reasoning as if we don't live in a circle of life. Reason goes in a circle, but you seem to have a problem with that. You have a problem with the environment you live in, but you live in it. You had a problem, not me. I have no problem with the circle. It's the circle of life. That's fact. Somebody say, are we in the Matrix? You must not know what the Matrix is. Welcome to your consequences. Somebody say, you are not God, but we have God. God is the truth of who I am. I am God truthfully. God is within me as the truth of who I am because God cannot be false. God cannot be my false identity. Therefore, God is my true identity. My boy said, I'm going to start using that. Facts, you might as well use God. That's what God is for. I say that's not the definition of circular reasoning, big bro. Family, I'm your big bro because I create definitions. I'm not a slave to definitions, family. I use words. I'm not a slave to words, family. Pay attention to communication. It requires some skill. Skills have to be built, and that's why we are Freemasons because we build skills with philosopher's stones. You got to build with the philosophy. The boy's slow. He gonna speed up though whenever he feel like it. Somebody says, you are sick. That's your prescription. Are you a doctor? You trying to diagnose me? You trying to practice medicine? Because that's illegal. If you trying to tell me that I am sick and I have to believe you, I'm going to prosecute you to the full extent of the law for impersonating a medical professional. How are you trying to practice medicine, family? Somebody says you aren't God, Brody. It's blasphemy to even compare yourself to God. Who told you that, Robert Burns? Robert, who told you that it was blasphemy to compare yourself to God? Who told you that? Why you believe them, but you don't believe me? That's amazing. You believe the person that told you to talk down on yourself, but you don't believe the person who told you to speak highly of yourself. It just shows you that you are addicted to your own childhood abuse, your own childhood trauma. Who lied to you and told you not to believe in yourself? Who told you not to compare yourself to God, the only one you could ever be? He said, I'm not Christian, homie. I don't care what you are. Who told you that it was blasphemous to refer to yourself as God? Who told you that? And why do you believe them? Why did you believe the person who told you what blasphemy is? Why didn't you find out what blasphemy is for yourself? Somebody says, then how do you make sense of anything if your words can mean anything? Because you got to feel me. You just don't feel me because you don't have the intuition. You lacking the connection. You stuck on the letter of the word. It's the spirit of the word. It's what we mean. You got to get into meanings. The words don't mean. I mean. You need to know what I mean when I speak. Otherwise, you're not going to be having a meaningful conversation with the person you're talking to. You try to figure out what the words mean, and you don't care what I mean, and I'm the one talking to you. So you don't know how to have a meaningful conversation because you want the words. Well, go get you a dictionary then. Somebody said, trust in the Lord. That's facts. Trust in the Lord and realize that the Lord is the reason why I exist. Somebody says, then say what you mean. Family, I am saying what I mean. Just because I said what I mean does not mean you understand what I mean. You're stupid, family. That's what I'm trying to say. No matter what I say, you're stupid, nigga. It's not that I'm not saying what I mean. It's that you don't have discernment. You, for yourself, don't have the intelligence necessary to understand what is meant. You are the reason you have a problem. I don't gotta solve your problem. Your problem is a personal problem. You sound like a naggy, whiny ass female. Talking about say what you mean. Why you don't just say what you mean? You're a bitch. That's why we don't talk to bitches. Bitches gotta shut up and listen. Cause you ain't talking about shit. Talking about some say what you mean. But you sound like your mama, nigga. You need to learn understanding the meaning for yourself. A nigga don't understand and then try to blame everybody else because he don't understand. You a victim. How the fuck you gonna blame somebody else for your lack of understanding? You wanna blame somebody, you're a victim, my boy. So all we trying to tell you. Weird ass, victim ass nigga mad because he don't have no understanding, trying to blame everybody else because his dumb ass gotta work on his intelligence. Then you gotta be intelligent for yourself, nigga. The fuck? Somebody say clouds on your head, bro. That's crazy because I live in the clouds. I got my head in the clouds. Facts. I'm God's iCloud for God's iPhone. The human body is the iPhone. Consciousness is in the iCloud. ET phone home. Feel me? Somebody say, how are you free, but you believe in a Bible that white man taught your people? You believe in the white man. That's what your problem is. I'm free because I don't believe in the white man. You believe the white man taught your people. Bro, that's your belief. You believe that. I'd rather believe in the Bible and God than to believe that the white man taught your people. That's your belief. If you want to believe that, you believe that. This nigga believe in the white man, but not God. Well, that's out of there. You believe in the white man, but not God. That's amazing. You a white worshiper. You a white man worshiper. You a white man believer. That boy believe in the white man. Somebody said the white man enslaved blacks. White man ain't do nothing. You giving God's glory to the white man because you believe in the voodoo doll. Your ass believe in the voodoo doll. And we don't believe in puppets. We understand the puppet master. Somebody say you believe in the white man's religion. We don't believe in no religions. We don't believe in the white man. So how are we going to believe in the white man religion? You believe in the white man. You believe the white man has a religion. You think the white man has a religion. That's because you believe in the white man. That's crazy. We don't believe in the white man at all. You brought the white man up. That's some shit you believe in. You brought that belief up in here. We wasn't even talking about that. You talking about this. That's some shit that exists in your imagination. We didn't even think about no goofy ass shit like that. It's over with. Somebody said, may your kind of intelligence never find me, but your channel is interesting. You saying you're interested in my intelligence, but you hope my intelligence never finds you? Nigga, you found my intelligence through your own interest. How you hate yourself so much that you fucked up about being interested in my intelligence? How the fuck do you say you hope you never find what you're interested in? God damn, people dumb than a motherfucker. Somebody said they stole everything from us. Your ass ain't got shit to steal from, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Ain't nobody stole shit from you, bitch ass nigga. You trash. Trash ass individual. Why the fuck somebody gonna steal some shit you ain't got? And if you had something for somebody to steal from, who gave it to you? Where you get some shit for somebody to steal some shit from you? You ain't shit. They talking about 100, 100, 100. Bitch, kill yourself. Your mama a whore. Nigga, your mama wouldn't even raise you with your father. You talking about somebody stole something from you. Nigga, you ain't even got your parents, nigga. The fuck? Ain't nobody steal shit from none of you niggas, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't got shit. You ain't shit, nigga. Fuck this nigga talking about somebody stole some shit. What the? Bitch, you ain't got shit to steal. You talking about they stole everything. They who, nigga? They who, nigga? Y'all niggas be believing in weird shit. Weird ass niggas believing in weird ass niggas. This nigga think weird ass nigga stole some shit from him. He ain't never had shit in his life. These niggas think absolute strangers stole something from niggas and they ain't never had shit to steal in their life. Then the nigga gonna try to say, I got mental illness. What the fuck I got mental illness, nigga, and your mama is a whore. Your grandma was the descendant of a slave. Nigga, you got mental illness. Nigga, you come from slaves. You think that's some smart shit to come from, nigga? That's some dumb shit to come from. Nigga, you got mental illness in your generational bitch. This nigga trying to say I got mental illness and his entire family comes from slaves. Nigga, the mental illness is built into your slave DNA. Hoe ass, what the fuck? Somebody say, aren't you black? How the fuck am I gonna be a physical description? No, I am not a physical description. And your physical description is a little bit off. This, sir, is black. Can y'all see this? This, sir, is black. You see it on the side of the skin that you think you calling me? Because I'm not my skin. Even if my skin was black, I'm not my skin. But my skin is not black. Just in case you were colorblind, stupid dumbass nigga. What the fuck wrong with these people, bro? Absolute idiot, degenerates, for real. That's why we have faith in no man, bro. Then, aren't you black? No, nigga. God damn, you illiterate son of a bitch. Step up your vocab. God damn, these people. How the fuck dumb can niggas be? This shit is absolutely amazing, bro. Man, y'all subscribe, put some love on the live. I don't understand these people fucking idiots. Idiot. And then want to try to tell me I got mental illness, but want to call me black. How the fuck I got the mental illness? Because I know I'm not a fucking crayon. Fucking idiots. Somebody says, if a policy officer, why would I limit my identity to a policy? If a policy officer pulls you over, they're going to describe you as black. No, they are not, because that is an incorrect description. Says your birth certificate says your race as black. My birth certificate does not say my race as black. My birth certificate also is not my identifier. The birth certificate does not identify me. Even the identification card says this is not your card. The social security card says this is not for identification purposes. You don't own your social security number. You don't own your birth certificate. Somebody said policy officer, yes, because the police policy, they're officers of policies, written documents. Yes, they are policy officers. They are enforcing the policy. Y'all don't even understand how a law works. Nigga gonna try to tell me I am what the birth certificate says. Boy, the birth certificate is a fictitious entity. A legal fiction is still a fiction. You see? A legal fiction is still fiction. Somebody says, yes, you do own it. Both. Yes, you do own both. Nobody else has it but you. No, you don't own it, family. If you read it, it says you don't own it. You didn't create it. You don't administrate it. The state owns it. It's under the state's jurisdiction. You are not. I don't even understand what niggas is talking about, bro. This nigga says you own it. Nigga, if you owned it, you wouldn't even have to have it because you generated it. That's amazing. He says, you don't know the law works. You don't know how the law works. You're totally screwed up, family. You're just saying what I'm saying because you're not an originator of thought. You can't even exercise your own thought. You're just repeating after me. That's what the devil does. The devil is a copycat because he cannot originate. Somebody said, the only thing that's fiction is you. What do you mean I'm fiction when I actually exist? That's what I'm trying to say. When y'all don't have any creativity, family, and you're a troll, you're a hater for real. You're trying to create something for you to hate, but you don't even know how to create. You trying to hate on what God creates, which means you hating on God. That don't even make any sense. Somebody said he knows the devil. He better know God. The devil know God. Even the money say in God we trust, and he don't even trust the God that the money trusts. The money trust in God. He chasing the money. Even the money trusts God. This nigga don't trust God. That's crazy. Somebody said some people think our social security number is a bank account number and that we have some magical money waiting for us somewhere. They put the shackles on us at birth. Your social security number is a bank account number. And there is some magical money waiting on you, but it's not in the bank account. And it's not because of the bank account number. Your money is with God. That's why the bank account don't have no money in it and it doesn't have a monetary amount. It's a blank check. There is however much money in that bank account that you put in it. They created a bank account to represent your physical labor. Somebody says, what do you create? Consequences, reality, your future, relationships, families, businesses, art. Fuck is this nigga say, what do you create? Goddamn, nigga, what the fuck? Anyways, the reason why the social security number is a bank account with no money in it is because you create value and there is no amount of value for you to create. It's just a space to represent you as a source of creation. All right. That's only one half of the creation, though. That's the labor side. That's the human side. That's the slave side. Now you have to create a number to manage the social security number. The social security number identifies human labor or an employee. Somebody say your social security is not a bank number. Your social security is a bank number. You just don't know what a bank is. You have no idea what a bank is. Your social security number is a bank number. You just don't know how to access your bank. What up, though, Kevin McGee? That's my brother. What up, my brethren? I need that love. I appreciate that love. Facts. I appreciate you for stopping through and dropping that positive energy on me. You know I need that. You know I be in here stepping on trolls for shit show. Somebody says, you're so embarrassed of your history. I don't have a history, sir. History is God's. It's his story. History is God's. It's his story. Facts, man. Cause I be in here. You feel me? You feel me, kid? That's my brother. My brother Swiss, man. I be in here purifying these souls, Swiss. So I be needing that love to be reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Fill me up. You know what I'm saying? God's energy. Energy OD. That's why God put us here together. One family under God. What up, though, Pee Wee? Fact. Somebody said flat earther. Family, the earth is not physical. You worried about whether the earth is flat or not. The earth is made out of quantum subatomic force fields that never physically touch each other at all. All right. The physical world is not physical. Go get into some quantum mechanics, some quantum science or something, funny. This nigga asked me if the world flat and the world not even physically solid. And you know the world ain't physically solid because what's holding the world up? The world is floating. What is the world floating on? Yeah, asking me if the world is flat, nigga, the world is floating. How is that possible? Somebody says, will you look for the mystery? Mystery means my story. That's correct. My story is his story. It's historic. My story is his story. It's prehistoric. Facts. I appreciate that love. Somebody say subatomic, quantum. You don't know what those words mean, nor the math behind it. If I don't know what subatomic or quantum means, then let's break it down right now. Don't just say I don't know what it mean and then laugh. Nigga, tell us what it mean then. Otherwise, we take your laugh to mean that you making the joke because you don't know what you are talking about, which is why you laughed. Because you know you don't know what those words mean. He said, explain quarks. Oh, you want us to explain what you already said we don't understand. So really what you were saying is you don't understand and you tried to project that on us and laugh it off. No, I'm not going to explain anything to you because you a bitch for real. Man, I don't fuck with bitch niggas. I don't fuck with fuck niggas in real life. I don't find it interesting. I don't find you interested. Matter of fact, I'd rather you get up out of here. You don't even deserve to be in my presence. Go find you somewhere to be, my boy. Since you looking for somewhere to belong, you don't belong here. Since you out here looking for somewhere to be, you can't be with me. Nah, keep roaming. When in Rome, do as Romans do. Facts. When in Rome, keep roaming, nigga. Moses alone, nigga. Moses alone, nigga. Hit that Moses, nigga. Fuck out of here. Somebody say, can we spar? I am number 2 in my city. I don't give a fuck about none of that ego shit. No, we can't spar because you come in here trying to give me your ego. Fuck your ego. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your city. I don't give a fuck about you. Talking about I'm number 2. That's not, I spar because I love sparring. I don't spar because of ego. I don't spar because somebody told you it was okay to think that you are a number in your city. No, nigga, I don't respect the way you think. I punch just because I love punching. Point blank, period. I'm a punch for life. Yeah, we punching for life. What up, though, Scovey? Family is love. Facts. Jessica said, misery loves company. Don't let them get you upset. That's love. I appreciate you, Jessica. It's going to be love. Even when I'm upset, I ain't upset. I remain steadfast. Peace be still. I be acting out character traits. Don't confuse the character for me, though. I'm not the character. Appreciate that love, though. And I appreciate that wisdom, too. I appreciate wisdom coming from you. You one of them ones, Jessica. And I love you. With the love of God. Big GhOD. God's love. Eternally. Facts. Free love. Facts, boy. Big love. Big blessings. Big favor. Facts, man. We blessed from God. And God is within us. God blesses us from the inside out. Facts. Appreciate that love, Jessica. And it's gonna be like that. All fam, one family under God, for sure. One family under God, for sure. Love conquers all. You already know that though. Big love. What up though, Ebony? Ebony. Somebody say, what do you think of the Venezuela situation? I don't think of the Venezuela situation. I say, cuz we got all the trolls gone. Appreciate that love, Scovey. You feel me? I see the numbers went down though. That's what happened when we get the trolls gone. The trolls be making up. Hey, baby. The trolls be making up some of the numbers. No, she never came here. I'm on the garage doing my therapy session, getting my mind right, practicing my psychology so I can give y'all some good thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Just practicing getting all the bad thoughts out so I can keep the good thoughts for my family. That you talking. That can't be talking to you. I might say, what is your thoughts on Muslims versus Christians? There is no versus. There is no Muslim versus Christian. That doesn't even make any sense. So that's what I think. I think Muslims and Christians are the same thing. There is no versus. There's just family. There's just unity. There's just KO, operation, cooperation. We are all the same. We are all from God. Somebody said humans, not humans, spirit. We all the same in spirit. Humans look different. The spirit don't. Somebody says you are talking absolute bullshit. Well, then don't listen. That's intelligent. Go somewhere else. Not talking to you. Somebody said God is what destroyed Africa. Africa is not destroyed. Africa is spirit. Spirit is not destroyed. You don't know what Africa is. You think it's a physical continent. It's not. It's a spiritual state of awareness, even without the awareness. Somebody says you seem like a tough guy, only to you. Says, do you dare criticize? I don't criticize because I don't care. The Israel genocide of the Palestinian women and children, glory be to God. Whoever die, fuck them. Fuck is you talking about? But say you seem like a tough guy. Do you dare criticize? Fuck each and every single one of you niggas. All of y'all, whoever you are. If you feel some way about it, fuck you. Do something about it. That's the type of shit I'm on. I live like that. Fuck all y'all. That's how I rock. I live like that. I don't know what you talking about. If you die, good for you, nigga. Fuck out of here. That's how I rock like that. Glory be to God, nigga. If God called you home, take your ass home. So with. Somebody said Africa has done absolutely nothing for themselves. Who is themselves? How is Africa themselves? How did you just call a landmass of themselves? I don't even understand what niggas be thinking they be talking about niggas so goddamn dumb they retarded. Yeah, Jesus was born in the barn. So you don't appreciate Jesus, you are antichrist. Somebody said Jewish are abusing. There's no such thing as Jewish. Sorry to tell you. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. No such thing as Jewish. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. It's scripture. It's the word of God. It's the Bible. Appreciate that flow state. Facts. I said, continent of Africa has taken no pride because a continent is an inanimate object. It's dirt. How can a continent do something? You stand on it. Somebody said, who are the Jewish? No one is. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. There is no Jew. There is no Greek. There is no slave. There is no free. There is no male. There is no female. For all are one. That's facts. There is no Jew. Galatians chapter 3, verse 28. You're all arguing over a bunch of bullshit. Y'all arguing over a bunch of wordplay, paper wars, paper identities. Niggas is just saying shit, don't know what they saying. Y'all arguing over shit that is not real, shit that ain't biblical, shit that ain't ancient, shit that ain't accurate, shit that niggas is just making up because niggas can make shit up and y'all believe in that shit. There is no Jew and y'all asking about the Jews. There is no war between Jews. Y'all asking about the war. Somebody say, what God do you believe in? The only God that exists. There's only one God to believe in. It's not complicated. There is only one God. That's it. They are worried about a war. They scared of a war. What war? A war between who? Dumbass. God already won. God cannot lose. Y'all worried about who gonna win the war? God. God wins the war. Somebody say, how you feel about Muslims? The word Muslim has a definition. Get the etymology of the word Muslim. That's how I feel. The etymology. Get the etymology of the word Muslims, and it will tell you how I feel. Glory be to God. Somebody says they trying to separate us. Ain't no they. So they not successful because they don't exist. They trying, but who are they? I don't know them. All I know is God. Glory be to God. There's no separation in God. Facts. They who? Fuck them. Be with God. Just walk with God through the shadow of the valley of death. You all right? Fuck what they trying to do. They can't do shit. They can't overpower God. They can't defeat God. Somebody said Jesus was the king of Jews. Nigga, we the king of Jews. We Jesus. We the king. Read your Bible. We are the king right now. Somebody say, how do you feel about Jesus Christ? Why you keep asking me about feelings? I'm not your mama, my boy. You gotta go talk to your bitch. Go talk to your female or something. Go find a vagina to have a conversation with. You asking me about feelings, nigga? I don't have menstrual cycles and all that shit. You gotta go talk to a human, to a female version of a human. Nigga asking me about feelings. I don't give a fuck about feelings. I don't feel no ways, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Somebody said I searched it and it said follower of Islam. No, copy and paste the etymology of the word Muslim. You did not search it. Copy and paste it. You on the internet. Use the internet, nigga. Copy and paste the etymology of the word Muslim and paste what you found. And I bet you it don't say what you just said. You a liar. And I don't have time to have weak ass conversations with disingenuous people, family. If you ain't gonna keep it 100, then ain't no point in having a conversation. You asked me you asked me how I feel about Muslims. I sent you to go get the info and you lied. Not interested in having a conversation with you. You don't qualify. But like I said, anybody that is interested, get the etymology of the word Islam too. Facts. Shout out to Don't Listen to Anyone said Islam, the verbal noun literally meaning submission or surrender to the will of God. Muslim, the active participle meaning one who submits or one who surrenders to God. You should surrender. You should submit. You should fit the description of a Muslim. You should fit the definition of Islam. You should submit to God. Somebody said Israel used to be Palestine and before it was Judea. Yes, we all used to be a seed, and then we became a tree, and then we became the fruit. But we are still what the seed was before it was a tree and before it was a fruit. Glory be to God, Holy Trinity. The whole tree, the fruits, and some more seeds all exist inside of one seed. All you need is one seed, and then you have eternity. Glory be to God. Fact, shout out to Gunner. Shout out to the ones that went to go get that update for their own psychology. What up, though, CJ? Breadwinner in the building, KO squad. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the KO gods, all the co-gods. Co meaning with. I am with God as co-god, as KO God. Co means with. I am KO God. I am with God. I am not without. Glory be to God. We are co-operators. Cooperating with God, communicating in God's community, the KO community. We are automatically immune. We are KO immune, commune, community. Facts. Shout out to the circulation of God's spirit. That circulatory system is the autoimmune system, the lymphatic system. Shout out to the lymphatic system, the autoimmune system, the T cells. Somebody said, so you think Jesus is God coming to earth? Yeah, I am Jesus. God is on earth because I am. God is on earth through me. Yeah, that's the only reason God created earth, so that he could come and enjoy his creation. Why would you not understand that? That's just common sense. I know you're not laughing because you think that that's funny. You laughing because you know you lack intelligence. That breath is an attempt to grab some more intelligence because you know that consciousness is in the air. You laughing as an attempt to breathe. You're breathing as an attempt to think. You're thinking as an attempt to be king. So keep practicing. Keep laughing so you can keep breathing. Keep breathing so that you can keep practicing consciousness until you become self-conscious, until you become self-aware and develop your metacognition for your metaphysics. Glory be to God. Somebody says, so you are Jesus. Please direct me to some scripture on this. John 10:34. Psalms 82:6. Maybe Romans 8:6. Maybe Romans 8:11. You want me to just come straight off the dome, but you feel me? Colossians 1:27. Uh Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I mean the whole Bible, anyways. You feel me? I'm trying to find some cool scriptures for you, even though you probably won't go and get them for yourself, but somebody will. So yeah. If I had another device in my hand, I would just pull it up for you. You have a device in your hand and you don't pull it up for yourself. Why don't you learn how to get these scriptures for yourself? I'm telling you, I'm giving you the breadcrumbs. Why y'all don't use the breadcrumbs and go educate yourself? Why don't you use your AI? You got access to AI. AI can put it together for you in a way that you could understand for yourself. Why don't you just use the technology you have access to educate yourself? Uh, AI make it extremely easy to learn through your own learning style. Why not just educate yourself? I say AI be using these people, not the other way around. That's amazing. That's crazy. They let themselves be used because they stuck in a slave mentality. They let anybody use them. They don't know how to use themselves. That's why they don't know how to use the AI. They don't know how to use their intelligence. That shit crazy. What up, though, Zaro? Somebody say, are you Muslim? By definition, not religion. I am Muslim by definition, not religion. My boy said I got a fight coming up on the 25th. I need some good work. See y'all Friday, champ. That's a bet. Pull up. Set it up, man. You want some sparring? Let everybody know we can pull up and spar it out. Whatever day you be available, CJ. Let me know what day you available. Somebody says, do you think harp is real? Yes, you are harp. And yes, harp is a real acknowledgement of your effect on reality. You are harp. You are real. You have a real effect on your environment. But yes, micro, macro, as above, so below. As within, so without. That's facts. Somebody say, if you mock God, you cannot mock God, Tanner. It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, Tanner. Tanner, get that Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. You can't mock God, so have no fear. God is here. We are not mocking God. It's not possible. We're not mocking God. It's not possible. Somebody said, you scared me. That's because you are a coward. Walk by faith, not by fear. Facts. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. That boy said, if you mock God, we don't mock God. Get your mind right. All right, I've been helping y'all get y'all mind right for long enough. All right. I love y'all. And to all, a good night. Merry Christmas. Merry Christ for the rest of your life. Merry Christ. Become one with Christ. Become wedded with Christ. Merry Christ for the rest of your life. Merry Christmas. And to all, a good night. Let the light shine bright in the middle of the darkest night of your life. Have a good night. A star-filled night. Somebody said, I meant Jesus died on the cross. That's facts. We all die on the cross. Glory be to God. You cannot mock God. You can't mock God. Tanner, once again, stop trying to position your mind to see mockery. God has already told you no one can mock God. At this point, you are denying the word of God, arguing with the word of God, and creating a stress biochemistry inside of yourself for no reason at all. We don't have to deal with your biochemical stress. You do. Stop stressing yourself out when God has already told you that he cannot be mocked. You don't need to protect God. God can protect himself. Have faith in that. Have faith in God. He don't need your protection. God got it. Let go and let God. Somebody say fear is a part of life. Yeah, a part of life that you have to overcome. Overcome it. Somebody said, hey, bro, I don't like how you be. That's because you're a hater. Haters don't like. Haters are haters. Haters hate. John 15:18. If you are a hater, go where you love. All right. If you don't like how I do me, then don't be with me. Leave me alone. I'm not asking for your attention. I'm not asking for your company. Stay away from me. You don't like me. I don't like you. Let bygones be bygones. Bye. Gone. Niggas trying to force a toxic relationship is crazy. Niggas try to force trauma bonding. If you don't like me, dip, nigga. Simple. Somebody say, do you think aliens are real? You are the alien. You are real. You really ain't from here. You travel everywhere you go. You must not know what the word alien means. Come on, fam. Keep it simple. Shit not complicated. We are all aliens, fam. We are all visitors. We are all travelers. We're all traveling. That's it. Yeah, get your mind right means get the mind of Christ. Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. If you don't have the Christ mind, you don't have the right mind. So yeah, you got to get your mind right. You got to be Christ for yourself. If God is your father, you are his son. The son of God is Christ. If God is your father, you are his son. The son of God is Christ. You are Christ, the father of the son of your father. Somebody said, there is a ice wall. Yes, there's an ice wall where your heart's supposed to be. You cold-hearted. You're a reptilian shapeshifting humanoid. You're supposed to be warm-hearted. You're supposed to be having a high temperature, not an ice wall. You got to get past the ice wall. Somebody says, you were calling yourself God earlier. You're a blasphemous hypocrite. No, blasphemy is misidentifying yourself. A hypocrite is misidentifying yourself. I am identifying myself as the truth because God is the truth. I identify truthfully. God is the truth. If I don't identify as the truth, then I will be identifying falsely. God is the truth. I identify as God because God is the truth. I identify as the truth and not a lie. I don't identify as a lie. So I don't identify as anything other than God because anything other than God is a lie. I said, what happens when they hit your hair? When who hits my hair? Somebody says, we ain't no alien, bro. We are children of God. God is Elyon. Elyon. God is Elyon. God is alien. God is out of this world. God sent us into this world from outside this world because we are alien to the world. We are visitors visiting the world as mortals. That's why you return back to God. You leave the world. You come to the world, visit the world, and then you go back to the Father because you are alien. You are alienated. That's why you feel alone. That's why you feel like nobody understands you. You feel misunderstood because you are alienated from everyone. You one deep, King Solo Dolo. You are an alien because God is an alien, because God exists outside of the world. We exist out of this world. We are all aliens. God is Elyon, Elyon, and we are all direct derivatives, direct descendants of the alien, of the Elyon. We are direct descendants of Elyon. Glory be to God. Yeah, God is alienated. That's facts. Elyon. Google it. Somebody copy and paste it. Go get the etymology of the word alien. Reincarnated. I don't understand why y'all so afraid of words. It's amazing that y'all are so afraid of words, but words are what you use to communicate. Somebody say, we are aliens to other worlds. We are aliens, period. We are aliens to this world. Facts. Big love. Somebody say, I need to talk to you. You talking to me right now. Somebody say they want to connect us to a quantum computer. We are connected to a quantum computer. It's called God. We are connected to the quantum computer. It's called Christ. Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Somebody said, facts, Ro, you know what it is? It's love. Yeah, the new world order is God's world. You need to be prepared for the new world order. The new order is God's order. Christ made everything new. What up though? Real one forever for sure. God got control. The new world is God's world. Somebody said, you're not God. Well, then you haven't found God. You are lost. You still looking for God. You can't see God in me. You can't see God. You're lost. Somebody says, do you think UFOs are real? Family, I don't think you know what you're talking about. So I'm not going to talk with you about things you don't know. Why would I have a conversation with you when you lost in your own conversation? That's not an interesting conversation to have with you. You don't qualify. First, you gotta understand how words work. Yeah, you sad because you don't know. You ask me, do I think UFOs are real? That's a stupid question. UFO means unidentified flying object. If you can't identify the flying object, that's a UFO because you can't identify it. You ask me, are there objects flying in the sky that you can't identify? I'm more than sure. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't understand how reality works, word works, and none of that. I don't respect you. I don't give a fuck if you make a sad face or not. I'm not your mama. I'm your daddy. Fix your face. Somebody said we not stupid. You are stupid if you're saying we, because I don't know who you are or what group you're referring to when you say we. But anybody that rock with you is just as stupid as you are. You just said you a little girl. Little girls automatically don't qualify to have a grown man conversation. You out of there. You a little girl trying to have a grown man conversation. That shit don't go. You automatically stupid talking about we. You need to speak for yourself. You automatically stupid trying to speak as a we. You need to speak as a me. Speak as yourself. Anyways, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all subscribe. Put some love on the live. God is real. Be God. Be real. Facts. God is real. Be God. Be real. If God is real, then you should be God because you should be real. If you ain't God, you ain't real. You fraud. If it ain't God, you fraud. Somebody said Jesus is our father. Boy, your mama is a whore. That's why you don't know who your father is. You think Jesus is your father. You think Jesus is your father because you don't know your father because your mama was a pass around. Don't come in here trying to tell me what I don't you don't got no control of me. You don't got no control of what I mean. I just know you don't know who your father is because your mama was a pass around. So don't get mad at me trying to tell me you go deal with that on your own. I give you that Matthew 23 and 9 though, so that you can be okay. Matthew 23 and 9. Because other than that, that's why you think Jesus is your father. Because your mama is a pass around. She for the streets. Nah. Go talk to your mama about it. I'll see y'all on the next GhODCast. Shout out to the fathers. Nah, shout out to everybody. You know what it is. One family under God. It is love. Hey, my baby. Hey. Y'all. Oh, you are? Y'all got a blue up in here, boy. It's a blue room in here. Yeah. Well, y'all giving somebody some blue clues, some blues clues. They ought to be able to figure life out, goddamn. These blue clues. Huh? Oh, can she hear me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can hear me? Yeah. Hey, I love you. Hi, Sadie. Dang. That's tight. Y'all got that technology going. Sadie keeps calling me Brooklyn. What the? That's because y'all sound like twins. We don't. What? I don't even know which one of y'all said that. We both said it. What? Yeah. Well, then how am I supposed to know who is who if y'all are twins? We don't even look the same. Well, y'all look similar. Not the same, but yeah. Kinda. It kinda means the same thing, but it doesn't mean exactly the same thing. I said that again. Right, you didn't say that. What the? Well, I said cats on my head because the cats what?
a cat.
I know, and I got. As soon as I come around my babies, I got babies on my head, like the cat does. The cat, all the baby cats climb on the cat. Y'all treat me like I'm a mama cat
Why you just call me a cat?
because you my baby cat.
By the way, you said mama cat. You mean dad?
Well, do the cats jump on the daddy cat? I always see the cats on the mama cat because she got the milk, but I don't know if they always get on the daddy cat.
They always get on mama cats. No, but Maple does.
Oh yeah, that's because she need to get to the food. She gotta be a good baby.
Yeah.
Oh, they get on Simba. Maple get on Simba.
Neat.
I always see Maple like playing with
Stormy's tail.
yeah, with her tail, yeah.
Wait.
She be attacking it. Then Stormy be like and well, she don't be mean though.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Sometimes.
Nosy is mean though.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Nosy in a long time. Hey y'all?
No, I saw her baby, so I saw her.
Yeah, because they come over here and eat. But where the mama at? She sent her baby kids over here to eat.
Even saw Nosy. He probably just get to.
You saw Nosy getting some food? When? Today? Not today. I ain't seen Nosy. You did? I ain't seen Nosy in a minute. Yeah, I definitely see the baby cats every day.
You always see the baby cat.
Right. The baby cats, they love us.
No, I mean Nosy's baby's cat.
Nosy's baby's cats. Well,
I'm trying to say Nosy's baby cat.
oh, the kittens. What the? You turn that light on.
In a different color?
What other color? I mean, blue working. What? Yeah, go ahead. What color you want? About to do red? I love you, my love. Oh, I like that purple. I can't see you. It's too dark. Oh, that yellow good.
Yeah.
Yellow. Oh, now that's bright. Yeah, I see you now because she put that bright light. She put on that bright. Ooh, now that's a good one. That green, I love that green. Hold on, go back to that red one time.
Green.
You want the green? We can go back to the green. That ain't red. That ooh, hold on, red. All right.
I'll go slower.
Ooh, we red. We got the root chakra. We in that red light district. Yee. We in that red light district.
Green.
All right, let's see what green look like. Ooh, that green bright. Oh, what up, Ro? Appreciate that love, Ro. Big love for sure. Know that though.
Look,
What? I don't know what I said.
big round, watch out.
Oh, I said Ro for sure. Ro for sure. Dang, we accidentally wrong. What the?
Any color else? I like green.
Hmm. Yeah, we like green. Green is good. Yeah. Let's keep red. Which one you want to keep? Green or red?
Green.
All right, Javion, he feeling that green. Green is the color of earth. That's right. And it's the color of the heart chakra. Facts. Green. That's right.
And the sky.
That's right. We need that because it's water in the sky. That's why.
And this blue's the color of covers.
Yes, and blue is the throat chakra, the ability to talk and express yourself. Express yourself, huh?
That cover's blue. Yeah.
Oh, what the? Where did everybody go? Ugh. What? Oh, that was a trap door. That's amazing. It's like a secret tunnel. Y'all built that secret tunnel. Y'all some builders. Bob the Builder.
And we built this.
Yeah.
Many tents before.
Yeah, y'all been practicing building for a while. Y'all some engineers. Some little architects.
We built a tent like so big that
It covered the whole room.
kind of. But it just didn't cover the TV.
He said, yes, that's a humongous tent, like a mansion tent.
Yes. It was right here. Here. It was like everywhere over here. It was all the way over here when we didn't have this.
Gigantic. What the?
We only had the bed.
Oh, that's why I'm glad y'all got these, because these make it easy.
And we even made a big
Get y'all some more.
big castle without anything anywhere.
Yeah.
Like without anything right here.
Just blankets.
No,
What you mean?
no blankets.
Oh, blankets.
Yeah.
Dang.
No stuff.
Dang.
We only used the bed.
What the?
Like without these two couches, we put the bed on the wall. And we made many tents without anything. Except for the bed.
I didn't even know that was possible.
We made stuff with covers and the bed also. We made stuff with only covers, only couches, only beds.
Dang. High five. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah. I want to be an engineer when I grow up.
I ain't gonna lie, you an engineer right now.
I want to be an actor and...
Well, you better learn how to act right. Yeah, you gotta learn how to act right. Thanks. But you can be what you want to be all lifelong. You don't gotta wait. You are already an engineer. Y'all engineer y'all life every day. So don't wait to be grown. Just be yourself every day. You powerful already. That's it. No more power. You already got the power. You just learn how to use it, and then you just use it. Yeah, you just keep using the same power you always had. You just get better at it, but kinda. But I mean, it's all good though. It's all good now. My nigga, we out the hood now. Man, I'm finna go take a sit down right quick. I gotta, you know what I mean? I'm be right back though. I love you. Hey man, we up out of here. One love for sure. God's love is the one love, man. All glory be to God. God got us all, man. All children of God's children. That's how we rocking. I love y'all. I see y'all on the next episode of the GhODCast, where we get you to God fast. You feel me? Love, peace, and prosperity, dog. Stay God. All right, y'all. We out. Who's like the shade? Oh, dang. But I didn't shoot the dead.